Checking it twice.
Basically, we're about just like the strength rune has appeared.
Have we had a rest since the Dex challenge?
Yes.
A long rest.
A long rest.
Just a long. No.
Then I still have these spell slots.
Was it a long rest?
No.
You had a long rest before the Dex challenge.
Okay, so the spells we used in the Dex challenge, we still have lost.
Yeah.
Unless I could have used natural.
You guys can take a break before you go in if you want to try things.
We had a short rest.
We did have a short rest in the mansion.
Yeah.
Yes, we did. In which case, I can
cover these. Why not? Right, I'm just
going talking circle as well.
I recast a bunch of my rituals in there as well.
Yeah. I'm gonna try and do something that I learned about in on TikTok today.
That's good.
You can't get back as well.
It's an 8.
1, 2.
I think. Or is it an 8? It's an 8.
Cass didn't use any spells during that.
Cass. Sarah.
Have no spells.
Yeah. Full stare.
Well, she has got. They come back in.
Really
they come back in short rests.
It's really hot.
I'm going to use a random token for Lucas. God, it works. I'm doing this thing I found out about on TikTok where you can drag layers from one thing on Procreate to another thing on Procreate.
Oh, like a different project?
No! That's not what I intended. God McFucking damn it. Okay, let's try that again. Are you going to start the recording, Ayla?
Oh, we're going.
We're going.
Cool. So,
I hit the button when you said hit the button, and yeah.
I thought you said you needed a second, but that's fine.
Well, because it takes a second to get it going.
I was used to set something up. Okay, that's fine.
But it depends on what school. If you're at Eton, you're the one that does the bullying. If you're at like a state school, you're probably being bullied.
I look like a private school boy called Eustace.
And she was like, she looks like a schoolboy that gets bullied. I was like, no. Like this, you look like the bully.
What do you mean? Your parents don't have a chalet and stuff?
Use me? How poor are you?
Is that an Omega watch? It's not a Rolex. I mean,
You don't start fires with money? Get out of
Piffling?
I'm destitute.
I only have caviar.
This is character. This is a new character.
I only have caviar for breakfast, darling, okay? I'm not a complete peasant. Baz!
You love me.
Yeah.
I love you.
Baz! Come on. Baz. You can't look at me like that and then not expect a cuddle.
Where is your consent?
So I need it, please.
He consented because he looked at me.
It's terrible. It's terrible.
Oh no.
He has quite a look about him right now.
He's very happy where he is. Kind of crazed.
Very nice.
So,
oh no.
Let us begin the game of dragons.
The dragon game. So, hello. I will be DMing in this voice today. No, I'm joking.
Prepared for weird energy because there's 3 of us in the room together.
And one of us is drinking.
I will be drinking later. So, friends, allies, maybe should I get my drink now?
Do it.
Okay, I have to open a bottle. Wait 1 sec.
And unfortunately, your alcoholic friend is no longer able to drink. So I will just.
Are you sure you don't? Oh no.
I'll just have to munch. I'll just have to munch.
You.
I'll just have to munch a cat instead.
Could you have some tiramisu instead? The alcohol intake. No. Oh my goodness. You know, Baz looks kind of like a tiramisu.
You kind of smell like a tiramisu.
Basil Layton.
Are we gonna start playing? I wonder.
Probably not.
Emma, on your way in, could you bring my tea in the straw?
Oh, yeah.
Because I might have that instead of alcoholic beverages. It's not.
I'm gonna have to open this bottle by myself. I'm scared to do it, but I'm gonna try.
Is the one from the same colour?
You
can do it, Emma.
I'm very scared.
You okay?
Very scared, guys.
Do you want some help?
Yes.
Is this the bottle that goes
Help
pop?
me, please. I bumped my head. Nearly it's going to go boom boom.
Oh! What was that, Baz? What was that?
Right.
I bought myself a very expensive bottle of rosé. I'm currently enjoying it very much.
Which was a fucking nightmare to open, but it does mean I now get an advantage on a strength check. 'Cause
Yeah.
I did so good. Did I get advantage? Well, I say I. Cass gets an advantage on a strength check. So choose wisely.
Wow. I mean, that's good for strength trial.
Mm.
If Cass is in it. So.
I do look like a little bit.
Yeah. Little man drifting off to sleep. Or just going.
The tea.
The DM drinks.
The tea.
The tea.
I'll get your tea. Thank you.
The game will never start.
And then we will eventually get there. An hour after we said we would originally.
2 actually.
Yeah, 2. Right, thank you.
It's alright. Okay, so
Now we play the game of dragons.
you better put this on the fridge. I can't put it on its side. There's nowhere for it to go. Why is everybody patronising me? I'm the DM. I'm trying to get in a good mental health space.
Nobody's in a good mental health space right now.
Yeah, but I'm trying.
By doing peace signs.
Right, so everybody, recap time. Let's do a game of dragons and dungeons. And where is the rest of the music? Where is the rest? Done? Right, lads. Who is on recap for today? Cool, I love the silence. We're never going to learn this order.
Didn't we just do the deck trial and then the mansion last game? Because I can do it if that was it.
Do it. Go
Okay.
for it.
Last session we finished the dexterity trial, I'm pretty sure. So we're at the end of that. And then we ended up going into the mansion for chats, especially with Cass, who was feeling pretty bad about life. We managed to get Cass to agree to stay, but we are going to go to Titania for a few reasons, but also to stop Cass from being possessed by herself.
Mm.
And at the same time, Slya came out with her secret. Slya came out with the secret that she thinks she's going to have to sacrifice herself to save the world at the Tears. No, not at the Tears, in Feyways. Bluey also was theorising about the charisma trial. We had a bit of banter about that. And Saraza said that he will be leaving for a couple of days after the trials to sort out some personal affairs, we are inferring that it has to do with his marriage, potentially. And Ulster and...
I love you.
I love you. Ulster and Loran made another child because they cannot be stopped. And then we proceeded onwards to what we think is the strength trial. Did I miss anything?
Slya's dream, vision.
Leah's dream vision.
What happened? Otis, what happened in it? The three goddesses were there.
And for a sort of timeline of Odyssey's life with the tomb.
That's it.
Not something completely foreign to you. But alas.
Yes, Slya was given the basically her goddesses were like, hey, you know what you gotta do, right? And she's like, yeah, pretty much put it together and I've accepted it. And they're like, well, do you want anything? And she's like, but I do have a message for you, Emma, because she does have a reply now that she didn't have last time.
She's something she wants.
Yeah.
Okay. Take you to that moment.
No, so, I can just send it to you and it can happen later.
I want to take you to that moment. So you are asked that question. Is there anything that you would want from us in return?
I know that the cost is high, but make me the last sacrifice that barrier will ever need. Change me, shape me, mold me, do whatever you have to make me powerful enough to hold that magic. I'm giving up everything else I've ever wanted, so please just let this end with me.
To that, that's good. That's real good. Let me just think.
I came up with it earlier today, and I was just like, oh.
To that, the goddesses reply to you. Your metamorphosis has already begun. It is your actions that will decide how this ends. What we will think.
Thank you.
Yeah. Go on. At your thank you, the dream will wrap up as it would. I'm going to make a very quick note. Who is?
Europe. There is a part of Europe.
Some of it has, yeah.
Anyway, if you would be so kind, could you send me that message that you sent? Just so I can have a look at it. At some point, whenever you're free.
Yeah, I got it.
Yeah. Beautiful. So, everyone else, fast forwarding in time, after your rest in the mansion, after your discussions, revelations, and child making, you stand where we left you last session. He's doing it.
Do you want me to put him away in the room?
I don't think he's going to be able to do it that time. We'll find you where we left you last session. Standing before a door made of ice with a marker on it denoting strength, a rune.
Don't mind me.
Well, Ulster.
Yep.
How do you proceed?
I look between Saraza, Cass, and Bluey. And I'm like, Cass is not feeling very good about herself. Bluey, you've already led a trial. Saraza, please take point on this one if you can.
So,
Do you reckon it'll only just be one of us, or?
No, I just think we need a team leader, and I'm nominating Saraza as one of the proto-kings of this group.
Sarazel
Steps forward in a dress. Shows off her heels.
Saraza's drag persona.
Flashbacks to the Halloween special.
Oh my god. Sarazel leaves the campaign knowing that she's left an indelible mark. None will forget her presence. Sarazel, on the other hand,
no dent whatsoever.
Sure, you should be taking a point on the strength chart.
I'm joking, I love Saraza. It's my second favourite NPC.
funny that I'm taking point on the strength trial when you're so sharp, also.
That's good. That's good.
Saraza is not funny.
What are you talking about? He's hilarious.
He's hilarious. He is the funny one.
He is good.
We don't need to do the strength chart. We'll just let Sarah's cakes do the talking.
We are not playing any with no dice we roll today. I swear to God.
By the way,
with your mighty cake.
this is session
That's
150.
Bluey like fogging after the claps.
Saraza tries to take a step back to like kind of get some air, but all you hear is just like when he stops like
Shocking.
God damn it, no! Saraza, to what you're saying, Ulster, looks a little bit worried, but then just kind of like steels himself and just says, I
Catch that bee.
I do not approve of your comments about my derriere, Ulster.
That wasn't Ulster, that was me.
And either that technically no comments have been made.
No.
That was all Cass. All Cass. All George.
Oh my
Cass is just sad.
They're silently appreciating Saraza.
Lorraine.
Even if Cass has broken stage, she's still like dead ass.
There she go.
Lorraine. Okay, so because I fear that we Aelin. No, Aelin, you'll set me off. Because I fear that we will say no more, say too much even, and laugh non-stop. Saraza nods and just says, all right, I will gladly lead you all. It is an honour. Also. You look so princely drinking a wine. It's an honour.
It is.
No.
No, Ulster says, thank you.
You got fairly around there. Lucas says, yeah.
Any other pointers, Lucas?
No, it's an honour. Also.
You are also going to be a king, Lucas. You don't need to say that.
No, I meant for Saraza because I really appreciate what he's done for us so far. Really.
I think you need to phrase that more explicitly.
I appreciate the work that you've done for
And
us.
his cakes. That's not Cass. That's me.
Lucas is like, I am a committed man. No longer.
I'm a pious man. I will not be distracted from the path of God.
That was very well spoken.
Yeah.
Shall we?
Mm-hmm. Do you guys... So, what do you do? How do you approach this doorway?
Politely.
I think Cass is...
Politely.
Politely.
I might do like... I mean, the trials themselves, it doesn't really... But I might do like a quick investigation check just to sort of gauge does it look like this is a specific door for a specific type of event? Do you know what I mean?
I think
Any-
Cass might be a good person to do this for.
Any clues as to what type of strength challenge it will be? 6. What is my investigation? That's 15.
See, cool. So you might remember in your guys' minds about a day ago that Nasha made a comment that the first little basin you guys fell into looked a lot like an arena. She spoke far too soon because these are, without a doubt, in your fighting prowess kind of lifestyle, arena doors.
Okay. Cass will
But like on a huge scale.
relay that. I think we'll be fighting something or someone.
We could just make friends with whatever we're fighting.
That is
like-
Or
No,
maybe
I
it's a ropes course?
I mean, that would be fun.
Maybe it's a fashion show.
Maybe it's an obstacle course.
That does take
Can you
strength of character.
Wait,
Can
no,
you make friends?
you have to figure it out. It's a written exam.
We're leaving you to do that, Moran.
Yes. Bluey, I cut you off. What were you going to say?
Well, like someone mentioned, can you make friends in there? It's like, maybe if it's a bodybuilding competition.
Oh,
Strange.
Elsa looks at himself. I don't think I should go in.
Loran also looks at himself. Maybe I should judge this one.
As an action before I go in, then, if I think it looks like we might be fighting something or someone, I'm like, Barry, it's time to come out. And Barry will.
Oh my god, Barry, your snake.
Yes, my giant python is now.
Dribbling a little bit.
He's like hit the ground and he's like, what the fuck? Brought me to this cold place. I'm out of here. But Barry is now alive
Okay.
and amongst
us. Anyway,
Cool. So before you guys go in, I will need you all. Well, actually, no. I need one of you to roll me a d4. Please.
Okay.
Cass.
1.
One.
Which could either be the best option or the worst.
I think it's a luck what we're facing.
Cool.
Don't be a Tarask.
So.
Sounds like it.
Friends, allies, countrymen,
And Barry.
and Barry,
And Barry.
and Loran,
And Duran.
and Shu. Shu! I need to give her a token.
I wanted to remember to do Shu's actions.
Please do. I will not.
You remember Shu, I remember Barry.
Wait, I'm going to draw.
Hopefully between us we'll remember one of those things.
Okay, I'm going to draw a really crude picture of Shu.
If courage were to act, would he need a token? In which case, I could get him to not act for your convenience.
You would need a token, yes.
I need to, if I've got Barry out, I should get his stats.
I think I look more like a Cedric than a Eustace.
I think so too.
Constrictor.
Wait, I don't want to show you the background, but I want to show you this little drawing of Shu I did because I think it's really good. Right, guys, I got accepted into a really good arts university, so this is Shu.
Amazing.
Wow.
Oh.
It's actually kind of cute.
Wow. Look at
be
that
cute.
horrifying face.
Make a cute
I
tattoo.
guess it's a little logo.
Yeah, if you find that a bit, you've got a quirky brand.
Have you seen that cat on TikTok that just like looks like it's perpetually smiling?
Yeah.
No, what?
It looks like an even more hairless Devon Rex, and it's got huge batty ears, and it's got like little fangs that kind of poke out, and it's just like it's good. It looks like it's perpetually like.
I love it. I love it so much.
it's. Oh my god!
Okay,
I have
so Shu now.
I have a screenshot. I will send the screenshot.
Please do.
Cool. Alright, I have Barry's stats up.
Bye-bye. Good day.
Mushroom dance. Whatever could it mean?
Means
You've lived a life of sin.
No, it means you've lived a life of sin.
What
It
is this
means you've
bullshit?
lived a life of
Sin.
Wow! It's a spooky boy. That's an Egyptian god. That's an Egyptian god.
That's the face you see at Fully Bed at 3 a.m.
Yeah, it really is.
I used to see
Right.
before you die.
Yeah. So,
Sorry.
Ninja Coco.
I wonder why.
who is going to open this door?
Me. I open it.
Okay, how do you open it?
Politely.
What do you do?
I knock, and then I start gently pulling it.
Okay, there are no handles. You approach it and
I push it.
When you approach it and as you knock, you kind of feel the kind of like density and the vastness of this ice beneath your hands. It has a very, very, very solid nature to it. However, when it begins to rise upwards, you notice that it is not nearly as thick as you would have imagined.
Sorry, is that really intense? Oh, look here.
Something that can't be said about Sarah's booty. That was a good joke. Nobody laughed.
It was funny.
Woo.
Okay.
So, before you will see this. And I will send this to, where's easier, the Facebook or the Discord?
Discord for me, but
Facebook, yeah.
okay. Facebook.
Is it okay? Are you sure?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, okay. You gonna look at it? So, you see
Somebody use the pride one.
a wide kind of icy plain, which reminds you a lot of the Hainan lands, actually. With the kind of frosted floor that seems partially ice and partially frozen like earth and rock. And then around, sort of like breaking up like shoots through that surface are these kind of like husks of trees, which provide a sort of partial cover along the edges of this arena. Now, I just need to get a picture of this because I think it's
70 feet.
70p.
So, when you guys go in, you see there is an empty stretch of ice before you. It's slightly like damp, like it's starting to melt ever so slightly, but it's in the sort of at the halfway point. So there are pools of water just kind of dripping and blotting. Almost as if there's a faint rain. And then there's this like very thick mist where you guys can make out almost as much as what is on the map there. You can vaguely see shapes through it, but you can't really see anything else.
There's going to be a big monster in here, isn't there?
Loranja says, "No, I don't think so."
My monster senses are tingling.
Cool. Well, mine are not. My monster alarm is fine-tuned and it is not doing a tingle. I think we're all going to be okay.
If it is a monster, are we supposed to kind of charm it or
Dominate.
Loran says, "Now, who said that this was going to hurt?"
Alabek.
Right.
Was it Alabek or was it? I thought it was Nasha.
I think Alabek said it would hurt. I have Dominate Beast if worst case. But I don't know if that's the best thing.
Well, this feels. I just imported the thing I needed to import. It's been fine. So, ahead of you guys, you see a raised dais with 4 steps leading up. Each step is about 2 foot tall, so it's a bit of a clamber over it. It's not something you can easily run up and down. You've got to kind of like maneuver up and down it. You get the impression that climbing up onto this arena and climbing off is going to take double movement. It's difficult terrain.
Not for me, because I am a druid, and it's easy for me.
Also, not for any of us, because I've cast Water Walk. So if is it hard because of its steepness, or is it hard because of its...
It's steps, like made of stone.
Because, let me have a look, sorry.
Okay.
Maybe it won't make a difference.
Well, stone, it's more like crystal kind of rock. That same kind of material.
Okay, then it probably won't, because it's liquid, so if it was snow, is what I was thinking. Such as water, acid, mud, snow, quicksand, or lava.
There's snow around the edges of this arena.
Okay.
So I don't know if it would affect that.
Yeah, so if you're walking on water, acid, mud, snow, quicksand, or lava, you can move across, and this is every one of us, by the way, because I cast it.
So it's like
just before.
natural difficult terrain. That's
It becomes like easy terrain or normal terrain, and you can walk across it as normal.
Okay, that's fine. So the arena waits for you, and on the other side of it, you can see that there is this sort of like door, which appears to be your exit. It's like an arch, kind of, that is just fully open.
So we just need to get to the door.
Loran says, I think that if we step on this arena, shit is going to get weird. So how about we try and outsmart it? How about we try and go around or fly over it?
Usually when we outsmart it, we get hit by lightning.
What if because Cass has cast Unseen Servant, I don't know if I send my Unseen Servant across, whether that would trigger anything. It might not, because Unseen Servant, I just had a look.
Mm-hmm.
Invisible, mindless, shapeless, medium force. I don't know if that would trigger anything that is required, but it does have strength and AC, so this servant can perform simple tasks. And it can move 60 feet away from me, so I don't know if I want to. It can't hurt to send it across the arena if we want to see if that will trigger anything. Or if you want to try and outsmart it, we could send the Unseen Servant around the outside or on the carpet across before we get on it and see if it triggers anything that way, if we don't want to try the walk across the arena.
We can certainly try, but I think we're probably going to end up walking across the arena.
I also agree.
Where on earth did you get that idea from?
Let's just send the Unseen Servant and see what happens.
Okay. So Cassie sent an Unseen Servant across?
Be gone. Get
Okay.
out of my sight. Sorry, I need to channel sarcasm. Go. Yes, it will start walking.
Okay.
If Emma thinks it's mean, it's going to be horrible. I'm going to go to Lou.
Come on, Pete.
Lou, I'm not looking. Do you think I have some kind of spell?
So hard to get out of this door. I'm sorry. It's fast right there. Lovely. What do you do while you're gone? Wait for you to come back. Well,
Was a good
we
routine.
will just await whilst Lily goes to live. And whilst I figure out this specific thing.
Oh, that's also I also have mold earth. If the dirt or stone you target is on the ground, you cause it to become difficult terrain. Alternatively, you can cause the ground to become normal terrain. Boom! It doesn't matter what we are, if we're stone or stone. Cass is like, no. We will
Mold
walk
Earth is
across
an
it.
awesome spell.
It's so handy. I think it's really good. It's why I picked it up, because I thought it. I also liked it with Cass's sort of stone vibes. Yes, basically, it is not difficult terrain anymore.
Have you cast this spell?
It's a cantrip.
Okay, so what's the effect of it? Is it instantaneous?
Yes.
Okay, so it's not. It's you get up onto it and really easily, and you're like, it's not anymore. And then 6 seconds later,
It lasts an hour.
it lost an hour. You said it's instantaneous.
The duration is
an hour.
Casting time is instantaneous action, and
Duration?
Duration is an hour.
Okay.
There's 3 different effects on this that you can use. So I think for some of them it's like a short.
It'll be an hour regardless. It's just whether the duration's an hour.
Yeah. If the this change lasts for 1 hour.
Okay, cool. That's fine.
Yeah. So it doesn't. I don't think it's for like it's a 30-foot. I think that I can change. So it's not like loads, but it's a cantrip, so I can just recast it. If we end up walking across the arena, I've cast it just in front of us at the minute, but if we walk across the arena and then I need to cast it for the next bit, I'll just dismiss the one behind us and then continue. I can have 2 at one time.
So how big is this effect?
30 foot.
Okay.
Radius.
30-foot radius.
Okay.
Yeah, I think.
Okay, cool. Just bear that in mind. Right, so let's.
Has anything happened?
Nothing. Basically I can make stone also easy terrain.
Cool.
Okay.
So it's like we will walk easily.
We'll walk easily.
I'm sure.
I don't like.
Laz was very happy to see me.
Okay. Oh, I see cute. Yeah. Right. So, as you guys kind of like continue kind of exploring, fathoming out what you're going to do here, the rain does start picking up.
Should we just go?
Cass, you send your unseen servant.
Mm-hmm.
It takes a step up onto the arena and makes its way over. It seems to be doing fairly well. Halfway, 3/4. Makes it to the other end, and it appears to walk through that archway, the exit.
Alright, I bring it back and I'm like, if it was normal, she'd be like, but Cass is just like, I think it's just, we have it for an hour, so I think she'll probably just have it wait for us. She'll look to Brian and Naran and just be like, I don't think it triggered it. Do we want to try and cheat the system?
I think the point of the trials is that we take them. It's kind of like exams. It might be easier to cheat sometimes, but doesn't mean you'll pass.
That being said, it is testing your ability as king and as a leader to make decisions. So if you can make a decision which harms the people in your charge less, is that also not a worthy thing to have figured out in a trial?
Yes, sometimes
I
it's less
also-
of a cheat than more of using the tools at your disposal.
I still agree with you, though, that I think we will be, whatever we're doing, we'll probably be walking across it.
I agree that we need to protect the group and that something will happen when we step on the ice. But at the moment, there is no discernible danger. We're only expecting it because this is a trial.
Mm.
As a king, I would need to react immediately rather than anticipate danger at every turn. I think we should try and walk across and be prepared for the worst. Lucas?
Lucas says, I just wonder about that door. Your servants seem to be able to walk through it just fine. Correct?
Yeah.
You didn't feel any changes in the magic.
Did I?
Make an arcana check.
I think it's a 19. I just want to double check my card. Pretty sure it's a plus.
Plus 9.
Pretty sure it's, yes, so 19.
So, when you felt your unseen servant kind of walking through, you realised that it did have a moment of like weird static, almost like electrified, where there was like a vague kind of disconnect between you and the control of your unseen servant. And it came back to you, as it logically should, but you don't quite recall it walking back across the arena.
Can I cast detect magic? It's a ritual, so it's whether I think Cass will look to Loran and Brian. Shall I cast
You mean
detect
Lucas and Brian?
Lucas and Brian?
Right.
But also Loran.
Oh, okay.
And should I cast detect magic? It will take 10 minutes, but if we want to see what we might be up against, it might be an idea.
Whilst you do that, I will commune with nature then.
Right.
Also and Cass both sit down.
The wind kind of starts picking up around you, similarly to how it has in other trials, like in the dexterity trial, where that mist, that wind was kind of rushing about you as you were going across the bridge, and also you are hyper aware of the nature and your surroundings as you sit down to commune. In Cass, you're going to cast a ritual.
Yes.
Bluey, are you going to do anything?
I think you said the rain was picking up a little earlier, right?
Yes.
I think Bluey would do probably I mean, she can't insight rain.
I mean, you could.
It might be sentient
It
rain.
might be evil rain.
So I'm gonna fall into your eye.
Yeah. Would a survival check make sense in terms of what she thinks she knows about the ground in front of her and the small pools of water and the rain, and just maybe how much time, how soon they might need to act at this stage? Would a survival check do that? Or could that be something else? Nature? I don't know.
Probably.
Can I assist with Bluey on that?
Yes. Will you both roll for me, or pick one person to roll?
What shall I roll?
I think you can choose. Survival or nature would work.
Well, I'd prefer survival.
I'll take nature.
Okay, perfect.
Okay. You
I need a
fucking
calculator.
idiot.
Meditate. They're not casting rituals, they're meditating.
I think Bluey.
Slightly left.
Natural one.
Oh dear.
Okay. At least that didn't happen during the.
Yet.
Trial. Yeah. Okay, so in a natural one, it's hard to get any information on what's happening here, as it has been throughout the whole trial.
I think Bluey might be muttering how much time do we have left? Which might then prompt Slya to do
The nature
that
check,
they do.
which was a 29.
Holy shit!
So, can you specify, what do you want to sort of check with the nature here?
Basically our surroundings, trying to assist Bluey in what she was doing with the checking the rain and seeing how this is going to affect a potential trial, basically.
It is interesting because it is not. The rain does not seem to be falling indiscriminately. It is not scattered as it normally would be. It's almost as if it's sticking to the periphery. It's filling the snow around you with puckered potholes. But on the actual arena itself, it is just a drizzle, very, very light, filling the puddles. As if it's hardly there at all. The wind is also much less strong, it appears, on the actual arena itself, and the trees on the outside edges are buffeted and being pulled by wind.
So you can't go out the arena.
Ulster, can you remind me what you wanted to do? You wanted to...
So I'm doing a commune with nature. I'll
Commune with nature.
quickly tell you what I'm doing.
So you would learn all of that as well, and...
Can I tell you the other stuff I'm looking for?
Yes.
So I would like to know powerful celestials, fae, fiends, elementals, or undead. plants, minerals, animals, or people, and terrain, bodies of water.
Okay. Terrain seems to limit itself to the mists around you. Beyond that point, you do not feel anything.
Okay.
Everything just drops off as if you're on a plinth.
Mm-hmm.
Whether that is actually because you're up high or because it's sort of the magic is bending your understanding of this place. It's people, only yourselves.
Animals, plants, minerals.
Animals, none. Plants. These trees don't seem to be alive.
Okay.
They have long fallen to winter. And even this terrain, and I'm going to give this is a little bit outside of the scope of the spell, but the arena also doesn't seem to be the same in its architecture. It seems to be a bit run down. It's almost like a bit of a relic in
Okay.
itself. And to finish off, because I think this is going to give you a bit of an idea of what's happening, you feel hanging above you the gargantuan presence of an elemental.
Oh.
Also, just like
detect magic.
Detect magic. You feel.
Do I just read you the description again?
Yeah.
For duration, you sense the presence of magic within 30 feet of you. If you sense magic in sway, you can use your action to see a faint aura around any visible creature or object in the area that bears magic. You learn its school of magic, if any. The spell can penetrate most barriers.
Your friends around you pretty much light up like Christmas trees. The arena.
except Saraza.
The arena does not seem to be magical in itself, but there does seem to be a haze of magic just kind of like in the air where you kind of like see this sort of stone climb up. You can see your own spell kind of like mixing with the stone, and then you see an effect kind of on the whole area.
Okay.
Which is just staying, waiting there.
Okay, and what's the effect?
It appears to be something like conjuration.
Duration. And seeing Brian look up, if I look up, what do I see?
You see a patch of beautiful bright blue sky
Okay.
breaking through clouds.
Also, still looking up like, oh.
And just the clouds are absolutely turning and shifting.
So I don't see any aura of magic above us.
Oh, yeah, you do. Well, so, no, you don't. 30 feet.
30 feet, okay.
You don't. You see magic kind of in the air, but
Also, it's just been weird.
Okay. I will have that for the next 10 minutes until I do something that requires my concentration. So if in the next 10 minutes something appears, I will know.
At this point, Saraza draws his sword and sidles up to you, Ulster, and just looks up and just says,
I don't think that's going to help.
right.
There is a very large elemental above us, very high. Not sure if that's to do with the whole trials in general or this particular one, but I think we should just try and see what happens.
Okay. So,
Strongest out front or scattered throughout?
Maybe we have the strongest on the periphery of our group.
There's 3 of us, so 1 in front, 1 to the side, and 1 at the back.
And
Well,
Lucas. Lucas can help as well.
Yeah, so Lucas can go where would you like to be positioned, Lucas? Because we can diamond formation around the group.
I will fit in next to Ulster then.
Sounds good.
So is Ulster at the front?
Also, we'll go, who's going at the front then?
So I was thinking Sarah's are at the very point. I'm thinking like they're like this, and then the group's in the middle.
Okay, Saraza is at the point of the star.
Sarah's is at the point.
Okay,
Then
that's a 1 square. So then in the 3 squares behind him, do you want a cluster of 3?
cluster of the rest of the party. So Slya,
Okay.
Ulster,
Also, we'll stand
Brand, Neff.
Also, we'll stand just behind Saraza.
Yeah,
Okay, that's
but like
good.
I would say like you're all kind of in a cluster.
Right.
And then I don't know where Bluey wants to be positioned.
Happy to be at the back. she can see since she's tall. I don't know.
Okay. Louis at the back. I would say Cass is to the left, closest to Brian.
Okay, I put Loran there, but because Lucas is on his other side, you could be behind him.
Well, we're going to
Do
be...
you want 4 next to each other in a row?
So the way I'm picturing it is like, this is Saraza, this is Bluey, Cass, Lucas, and then in the middle of them all.
I haven't moved everybody yet.
Is that Lucas?
Yeah, it's actually Gianni, but I didn't have a picture of Lucas. These ones I haven't moved yet.
Okay, in that case, swap where Cass currently is with Neff.
Okay.
Oh no, because Lucas is on that side. Yeah, Cass will
also,
go against.
I'm gonna bounce Neff out of existence unless we need Keegan as well. Just so you guys know.
Okay, that's fine.
Cool. I will give her a turn in the order, but
Basically, I just think that Sarah's is going to be in front of the clustered group. Blue is going to be at the back,
okay.
and Lucas and Cass are going to be on either side of the cluster.
Okay, Slya, where do you want to be?
Protective circle.
Out of middle so that she can just be like heals.
Okay, do you want to be behind Cass?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so Cass is going to take where Loran is, and Loran is going to go next to Neff.
Also, won't want to be far away from Loran.
You're all within 5 feet of each other.
Okay.
You're within reach.
He wants to be within grabbing distance.
Yeah. Lucas will accept moving behind so that you can be next to him. I wish we had like a map where we could place all of our tokens.
I rolled her too.
I know. And Bluey.
Is at the back.
I'm just going to put our sheets in.
Okay. So, Shu will be hovering above to the left. At the moment, you look like this.
Yeah, that's pretty much.
Yeah. Not done?
Cheers.
Right, I'm going to send this. Anna, I couldn't find your art, so I put a little heart next to your name because you're amazing.
Oh. Thank you.
Okay. Oh, see, I like that name. Cool. So, Sarazor is at the head of this group. He will wait for Ulster's command, but I'll let Lily do that in real time. Does anybody have anything they want to prepare before you go on to the arena?
I would say that Cass is gonna make sure that Barry is next to Brian.
Okay. The Barry snake?
The Barry snake, yes.
Okay, I'll draw a little snake. I'm going to make it lime green because I need a colour differentiation. I know he is not green.
Mm. I think Blue would activate her boots of haste.
Okay.
Which doubles the walking speed. I don't know, in case
The Barry snake is on your left, because that's where it fits. And you're activating your boots of haste?
yeah.
Okay.
Next 10 minutes. Do the boots double your walking speed, and any creature that makes an opportunity attack against you has disadvantage. I did not know that.
Yay.
Oh, actually, that's really good. Fuck.
So I've added in animals now. There you go. There is a snake next to you, George.
Amazing.
Amazing. Right. I await the king. Sarza is ready for you to give the order when you're ready.
Oh, we forgot to go.
Yeah, I sent the latest map to the latest group.
That is so pretty.
Well,
Yeah, I think Alsa's happy with that.
before you guys go on, Loran says, "Are we happy being in a bundle like this, or do we want to slightly scatter?"
I think until we know.
Yeah, until we know what we're facing.
Right.
I know we're technically the easier target like this, but
We work better together as a cohesive unit.
I agree.
Absolutely.
Understood.
Are you scared?
Me? No, I'm just trying to outsmart.
Okay, well, if you think that whatever fate.
You can make an insight check.
Yeah. Natural 20. 30.
Oh shit. He's got a lot of anticipation. Like he's kind of wound.
Okay. I think I'll say to Loran, you are admittedly the smartest person in this group. If at any point you assess that we should change our formation, just communicate that. And we'll trust you.
Alright. Lucas also says, I agree that it might be a good idea to scatter eventually. So at the first sign that something can hit us, square on. What are you looking at?
no, nothing. I always mess something. Don't worry. Ignore me. I was just looking at you.
Your face is so sharp. Lucas just says, at the first sign of this thing being able to hit us easily, or targeting us.
That's level 19.
No. Don't worry.
At the first sign of this being able to target us easily, or catching us one by one, we should be ready to move to our advantage.
Okay.
Alright. So, Sarza looks to you all, stare.
Let's go.
He takes a step forward, placing his foot up onto the stonework.
Also is ready.
As he does so, nothing happens.
Until.
Sarza looks down and then looks back at you all, standing slightly above you, and then takes another step.
Also will get on behind him.
Yep, you guys are all going on together. Cass, Barry, Allstare, Loran, you guys stand up onto the steps. No change. Slya, Neff, Lucas. Nothing at all. Shu flies above, kind of circling your group. Well, how high do you want it to be?
No more than 15 feet.
Okay, 15 feet up. It's kind of circling over you. Louis, do you step up on?
Yes.
Okay.
I don't like.
Bluey,
Mm-hmm.
as your feet leave the ground behind you, the soft snow and the places where the rain is hitting hardest, and you firmly plant yourself on the arena. Ahead of you, there is a strike of lightning, and the air ripples, and curling down from the clouds, you see a creature with air wings, and it is the storm. It is the storm come alive. And also, you've only ever heard of this creature in legend, in mythology. This is one of the four greatest of elemental beings. This is the Elder Tempest.
Not fight
The elder. Sorry?
This is one of the greatest of elemental beings. This is an elder tempest. These beings work at the behest of gods. They have no bias except neutrality. They only work at the command of whoever they please.
Fucking Sylvanus! I just arcane gate. Portal 1.
Actually, I don't want the crown. Peace.
No, to the other side of the arena.
Sure.
No.
It's just deep breaths, everyone.
Oh.
It's a big spell, and I have a feeling you'll be like, no, doesn't work. You have to do it.
Right.
Hmm.
So, would you all please roll me some initiative?
Oh,
17.
11.
14.
So, where's the battle music now? Oh, also, have you heard? Apparently, Witcher music is allowed on streams now.
Oh, that's fun.
Yeah,
Hmm.
just using some. It's super sick.
The next same as Cass. It's different. And I was like, no, which one am I on? Just-
Right.
I was looking. Oh, never mind.
So, Lucas. Very good. So, 3.
Also, Slya rolled a 6.
6. See.
Oh, wow.
Okay, so.
Why couldn't it have been tug of war?
Oh no, that's traumatized me.
God.
Healer
I've
initiative.
not seen the episode after that yet.
Oh, you're watching it? It's very good.
Very slowly, yes. Oh god,
I don't know, actually. So if not,
what a nice cliffhanger.
Right, so 25 to 20.
The elemental puts their hand up, like, yep,
Luke? 20 to 15.
17.
Okay. Okay, 15 to 10. Castle.
11.
14.
So after Cass is Loran. And after Loran is Bluey. Right.
Didn't Cass get 11?
Cass, what did you get, sorry?
11.
Oh, sorry. Please see.
Slya should be, I think, last in the order with a 6.
Brilliant. Well, Sarah's got a 3.
Oh.
Take point on this trial, Sarah, is it?
Oh, bleh.
Sorry.
Think, yeah. He is at the front. Consider. So, Loran, Bluey, Cass. And then it's going to be Neff, Slya, and then it's going to be Saracen.
The snake shield.
Pretty cool. So,
Don't think he's going to be very helpful against
No.
a tempest.
before anything else can happen, the music stops for some reason that I don't understand.
Jazz music stop.
Beep beep. Why is that not working? Hang on a sec, guys. Let me just put this back properly. This might have the best. Really much. Okay.
You could technically use Tesha on Mutna, it's not a stream.
It's true.
It's not a stream. I haven't got it on Sirenscape, I'm afraid.
During the break, you could import it.
Okay. Sure. So, Bluey, as your foot leaves the snow and you firmly step up onto this arena.
Oh my god, I had the map the wrong way round. I thought we were going down, and now, yeah, that makes sense now. We're going up, yeah. Okay. Oh, that's the Tempest.
Oh, that's the Tempest.
Oh boy.
Quite big.
Cyrus is just like, his SK start wobbling.
Also, you look up and it's already too late by the time you see it. You throw up your hand to try and deflect it in any way possible. But a bolt of lightning, as wide as you are, crashes down. Now, I need Saraza, Cass, Ulster, Loran, Slya, Neff, Lucas, everyone except Bluey, to make
Hold on.
a dexterity saving throw.
One of this. It's only for Nature's Ward. Okay. I do have
Dexterity saving throw.
Yes, please.
Oh.
20.
Okay.
19 plus 1.
So, I'm going to just go down the order. Lucas.
I have that against. That's not real.
Fail. All set.
Uh-huh.
What did you get?
20.
Loran. Fail. Blue doesn't need to do it. Cass.
21.
Okay. Neff. Neff is a +2 to dex.
I can also use an opportunity attack if it's attacked me, by the way. To cast any spell. I'm a warcaster.
Okay. We'll get to the end of this and then I'll let you. And then Slya.
16.
And Sparza.
I'm assuming this thing has probably got lightning resistance.
Yeah,
Like lightning is probably not going to be helpful.
Hmm.
I'm going to get some more dice because it'll be easy to have a.
Oh, yes.
It'll be good for all of us to have just a pool. It's going to take.
Actually, I realized in my notes I was looking at something that was thunder damage, but I was like, oh, lightning damage probably won't, because in my head I just switched thunder and lightning.
Also, nobody forget that our telepathic bond is still up, just so you know. Cass would have cast that, so we can all speak telepathically. I'd forgotten. Just running through my spells to try and figure out what I have,
Okay. Anyone who got below a 20 is going to take 12 points of lightning damage.
6 of resistance.
Sorry, excuse me. 12 points of lightning damage, and if any of you have resistance, it's going to be 6. And
what about, so for the people that succeeded, do we take any or take 6?
You guys take 6.
Oh.
What the heck? dude. Idleness.
Just gonna keep track of legendary actions here. Round.
I'm also, as a reaction, going to absorb elements.
Okay, so let's just, because I know you guys want to do.
I'm not
multiple
going
things.
to. I'm not going to react with an attack yet.
No, this is just a reaction for myself. It's not an attack.
Sure.
So it captures some of the incoming energy, lessening its effect on you and storing it your next melee attack. You have resistance to the triggering damage type until the start of your next turn.
Okay.
Also, the first time you hit with a melee attack on your next turn, the target takes an extra 1d6 of the triggering type.
Okay, can you just remind me about that one?
So I think, does that mean I take 3?
Yeah.
And then not, and then until the start of my next turn, I have resistance.
Against lightning?
Yes.
Okay. Right. So, if there's nothing anybody else wants to do in retaliation, Lucas is going to rush forward and he is going to pull out his sword being a magical weapon. And so as you look at it, it has a slight shimmer to the blade. And he is going to make 3 attacks. +18 8. I can split screen this one.
I don't have paper spells.
Is Lucas able to get close enough to the Tempest to actually hit it?
It appeared, as you can see on the map, the tip of it is within, like, 5 feet of you. It is huge. Maybe I should make this bigger on the arena. It is taking up a huge amount of space. No matter kind of where you move, you're kind of within reach of part of it. I think it might make more sense if I actually change the sizing
Is it even bigger?
to kind of just let you know what you guys are able to touch.
I mean, maybe an added border or something. I don't know.
Yeah, and then do something along those lines. I've flipped it so that it's a bit more overt how it looks.
Thank you.
I haven't done Lucas's movement yet though. So just ignore the fact that Lucas is still far away from that. I've just flipped it and skewed it slightly to give you an idea of the kind of scale compared to the arena of it. Does that make a bit more sense?
Oh, wow. Oh my god.
Yeah.
It's huge.
The arena is kind of designed to be the house of it. Now,
What does F and P mean?
fail pass. That's just for me, don't worry about those. I can get rid of those if they're going to be distracting.
No.
Yeah. But those are just so that I can keep track and I'm not getting befuddled.
Aylin, sorry to be really annoying, but do you still have that document with all the extra druid spells on it?
Oh, you should have access to it.
You should have access to it on D&D Beyond now.
For some reason I don't, but I'll check. I'll double check. Oh, I do now! I have to remember what they were, because Primal Savagery is when he has. Primal Savagery.
So,
Primal Savagery.
I'm just going to go through Lucas's turn. I moved all of his dice, but I know that 2 of them hit. So, let's move this. So Lucas pulls out this long sword which has this kind of glittering, shimmering like essence to it. And he runs forward, kind of curving around the group, and he plants his feet firmly on the arena, and you see that this surface does not seem to be so slippery that you guys are going to have to use it as difficult terrain. It is, for all intents and purposes, able to be moved along normally. He plants his feet and he pulls back, and he makes 3 attacks. The first one kind of carves up, and the sword, when he pushes it, seems to like kind of almost fall off the end and strike up an extended reach. It is like a slash of thunder, and it crackles throughout the arena. And where it splashes, there's kind of a electric blue flash, and part of that tempest kind of dissipates and slowly begins to crackle and freeze over, slightly frosting. The tempest is strange. It is not quite there, but it is not invisible. It is not completely made of air yet. It is able to be cut, and it is able to be sliced. It is able to be attacked if you wish to. And with the extra length on Lucas's blade, he strikes again, another flash. But this time it does not connect, as the tempest kind of swirls around him and starts pulling air and wind. And he strikes one more time, this time cutting through again and doing a fair bit of damage. Let me just roll. That's going to be 11 plus 5 each time. So 21 slashing. Black.
Yes, I do have control of
21 slashing, followed by 10, 18,
I'm gonna get some biscuits.
19, 27. Oh, oops.
Anyone want some tea?
I'd love some tea.
Please, please.
Yeah, I'll have some tea.
Yeah.
I think I need tea.
Oh no. It appears for a moment like where Lucas cut, the tempest will not reform.
There are no tea.
Oh no.
So if you guys can find your own tea mugs,
Oh, there are, I think we made them way too much.
You continue because you're DMing. I'm at 11 as time. I need to pee. I'll be back.
Okay. If you get the mugs, I'll get tea.
Yeah.
Okay.
If you blow, that's a lot.
Oh, that's my card from this. Sorry. So, you guys notice where Lucas kind of like swipes the sword, the tempest disassembles itself and starts to freeze over as if a wound is being cauterized, but very quickly it begins to reform as it appears that thunder damage has no effect on this creature.
Oh
And
boy.
Lucas seeing this kind of over the crashing wind swears, and then kind of like plants his sword into the ground and sort of like presses his hands against it and starts muttering into it, and you see the sword beginning to glow slightly. Okay, that is Lucas's action. Next up in the order is Tempest. So, the Tempest is kind of like the wind in its form. It is at points so strong that it almost throws you off your feet, and it utters no more than a grace over your cheek. You've never really felt a storm cloud punch you in the face before, but if you had to describe it, you'd imagine it feels like this. So, Sarza is going to get the first. It's a natural one. Sarza.
He's not doing well, is he?
No. Sarza braces himself against this abrasive wind, and you see every part of him that is not secured is ripped off, and you all have to duck away as a shoulder pauldron becomes a knife flying through the air and like embeds itself deep into the mist, you assume, in the ice door behind you, as his hair whips and tangles into ropes, and it almost pulls at his scalp and at his skin, almost ripping it, tearing it, and opening a wound. But Sarza sticks his sword down into the ground as far as it can go, and he holds on, and he does not get unseated by this slam. Again, this time directly behind Sarasa.
That's me.
That's you, Ulster.
Was it a dex save or?
No, I'd say it's an attack. So
Oh, okay.
20.
Yeah.
Hang on. Emma, was that you rolling for the Tempest?
I'm gonna give it a natural 1.
You're gonna give it a natural 1?
Can I?
It is
didn't
your
realise-
foresight.
I'd love to be able to.
This ability was given to you for situations exactly like this.
Okay. Yes, I'd love to.
Bluey, do you want to describe to me what you think this looks like as this like seat of this like force wall of wind just kind of like scoops over Sarasa and starts just about to hit Ulster square on? What happens?
I think Brian out of the way. Like she'll shout, "Brian out of the way!" And like, if it's visible to anyone, just like maybe her throat maybe is lit up slightly with lightning. Just like crackling.
Yeah, of course. Sorry. Okay. So, Bluey, you shout out and your throat kind of like breaks and it's almost like a sonorous boom able to match that of the Tempest. And there's kind of like a ripple of, well, it has to be blue, doesn't it? Of blue kind of like magic, almost strong enough, almost as strong as Lucas's kind of elemental magic that just kind of like weaves its way over the wall and like causes it to like crack and shatter and like push away from Ulster, leaving him completely unharmed. Ulster, what do you say to Bluey when she saves you?
Good show, good.
Ulster turns around to you, looking incredibly windswept with like tears in his eyes from the brutal force of that wind. He just goes, "Good show, Bluey." So, the next thing that I need is for everybody to make me a dexterity saving throw.
I'm gonna make it.
Mm-hmm.
It's a +2 though.
+2.
Loran.
Cass got 19, also got 18.
9. Sarasa. 18. Lucas. So, natural 1. Right. Rather than asking you guys for this one, I am going to just let you know. Anyone below a 20 fails.
Good thing I have resistance.
Yay!
Same.
Yay!
This is Dex, right? Dex saving?
Yes.
Cool. Yeah.
We love resistance. The resistance.
I've rolled 1 and
No.
2 9s today.
Anyone. So the first effect is that anyone who failed is going to take 32 points of lightning damage, and you can add your own resistances to that.
Don't have any.
Anyone who got less than 15 is stunned for the next round.
Oh, okay.
I'm so glad I have resistance.
So who's stunned?
That's going to be Slya and Louis, and not Neff.
How about Loran, Sarasa, and Lucas?
All okay.
They're all okay.
So it's Slya and Bluey who are stunned. Can you roll for Shu?
Oh, shall I roll for Barry?
Sure!
What am I? It's Dex, yeah?
Yes.
Of whom?
Come on, Barry's stunned.
Hold on.
And has lost half his health.
Make sure you've got the updated stats.
Yeah, I'm trying to find them.
I might make Barry back into my belt because I don't think Barry's going to be much help against a fucking storm.
15 needs to be. Okay. So, with that, the Tempest turn comes to an end. Also,
Cool. I am going to look at the Tempest, step around Sarazer, and I'm going to say, as a free action, in Messian and Druidic, why are you harming us? And I'm going to cast Control Winds.
Control Winds, okay?
Yeah, and
tell me about Control Winds.
so I'm going to have control of the wind for an hour, very strongly. For a 100-foot cube, I can push it up, and I'm going to use a strong wind to try and push this creature up.
Okay, let me just.
Because I know it seems to be made of wind as well, which means I would have control over the wind. It's not going to do it any harm.
Yeah, that's fine. I just want to check. Full is still open, that's fine.
Last time I used this spell properly was when we were on the Harbinger. Going through a storm.
Didn't you also use it when we were fighting Sally?
Control wind?
Or did you create a tornado?
Reverse
Reverse
gravity.
gravity.
Yeah.
Alright. I just remember
That's a much funner spell.
what was my demon's name? To begin with V. That I summoned.
Vivian?
Vivian.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Got caught up into.
Okay, I'm just going to read up stuff very quickly.
I'm just going to leave the call and come back because I haven't seen Emma's video for about 5 minutes. So.
Oh, okay. Cool.
I have a good spell potentially used for me if we don't.
That's good.
Oh, good. Stinky, and he's sitting right on my notes.
It will harm it.
Oh.
I've just realised that was wrong.
Incorrect.
But if it doesn't try to break through the spell, then it won't be harmed too badly. If it does try and break through the spell, it'll be harmed very bad. I just realised.
Also doesn't want to hurt it. I think you get that vibe.
Yeah.
For now.
I think this is the one that she's thinking of though will sort of hopefully keep it like trapped so they can get out. Because the harm it will do automatically won't be enough to kill it.
Yeah.
Okay. Sustained. Are you doing updraft?
Or
I'm doing updraft.
You cause a sustained updraft within the cube, rising up within the cube's one side. Creatures that end a fall within the cube take only half damage from the fall. When a creature in the cube makes a vertical jump, the creature can jump 5 feet. Something unusual. Okay. I think if you hang on. I think if you want to use this as a defensive spell, it might be better to use Gust
Okay.
to enforce disadvantage on any attacks.
I'll do Gust.
Because the updraft is more of a bonus for you guys.
Cool. So I'll use Gust then.
Okay, so you can use Gust, and what that's going to look like is him, like the Tempest struggling through the wind to attack you guys.
I'm using his wind against him.
Yeah, that's good. No, I like that. Okay,
He's
cool.
winded.
I just wanted to see whether I needed to physically move him.
Yeah.
And why am I calling it him? They. It. The Tempest.
The Tempest is now identifying as him, even.
I did just say so like.
Okay, so let me just make this cube.
Oh, you're welcome.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50.
He's stinky.
Oh, you sent us a screenshot that has legendary actions. No!
Yeah, I said that out loud.
Oh, I think I was getting mugs.
That's okay. 10, 20, 30, 40, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75. Okay. Guys, bear with me whilst I just make this happen.
Yeah, sorry, I've been essentially zonked out the last few minutes just dealing with this little shit.
Wait, I'm sorry, the map is being really annoying. Let me just pause this here for a second.
Yeah,
I made a new
it's
video.
So I've missed some of the fighting because I was getting mugs. So when Lucas hit it with or was it Sarah? Someone hit it with a weapon.
Mhm.
It looked like it didn't reform. There is that correct?
No, that was it. You learned it was immune to thunder damage.
It's immune to thunder damage, but not to weapon damage.
Or
Was it not actually in range of anyone's weapon?
it was. So Lucas used a special weapon to hit it, a magical weapon to hit it, and the slashing seemed to do damage in the magical weapon, but the thunder didn't seem to.
Got you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
That is
That I asked, so I don't use any thunder
right.
damage types.
So I'm going to just make
I
this.
swear this bloody grass cleaner makes it dirtier.
Okay. Basically, this kicks up the whole of the arena. So I'm going to just do it very roughly. And if it comes down to a contentious roll, we'll count it out properly and we'll resize it. But for the sake of time, at the moment, that yellow aura is where the wind is going weird. Okay?
Okay.
I'll send an updated version of this map to you guys at the end of this round, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Right, so, Ulster, anything else you want to do?
Well, does she get response? Does he get response to the question he asked?
Oh yeah, I'll give that one.
I think he's not drawing any weapons, and his stance is defensive. I would add that.
Okay.
Rather than attacking.
Sure.
He's sussing this out.
Okay.
He's still
Okay,
on my mind.
rephrase once more what you said to him.
Why are you harming us? In Messiah and Druidic.
Okay. As a response, in alignment with that, can you make me a charisma check, please?
2.
Okay.
Actually, no. I'm going to use a luck point.
Go on.
11.
Noted. I'll let you know if there's any response throughout this round. Okay. Next up in the order is Loran, who
Oh,
is Loran, who is going to move along the edge 5, 10,
No.
15, 20.
Lily, do you want to put my bag on top of the...
Moving out of range of, out of the cluster, and excuse me while I just check that he can actually do this.
Where is he going?
He is moving about 20 feet away. What's wrong?
Maybe have the chair flat, because I think because it's tilted.
When it's flat, he pushes it easier.
Why is this cat so strong?
Yeah.
What have we bought? The steroids cat?
It's as sour as it can.
Cool.
Surely not.
I think when it's tilted, it's easier to push, like tilt back.
He's having a bit more trouble with it this way, though. I've noticed.
Yeah, that's right, Baz. You stay behind that door.
Okay.
Not happy.
So, Loran, following Ulster's lead, is not going to harm this creature. He is, however, going to hold a spell attack for if it makes any kind of move. I love that there's a cat just sitting there.
Oh my god!
Right, give me
I'll hold him, Emma, because you're DMing.
I hear you, monster. The most evil creature in the animal kingdom. Teeth like razors.
A booty that don't quit.
It's very cute. And very needy. So unhappy when I went to say hi to Alice.
He's going to hold a spell attack for in case the Tempest makes a move that appears to be aggressive or against you. So,
Against me?
against you guys being the party.
Okay.
Yeah.
What already has?
Sorry?
What already has though?
If it makes a further.
Because of Ulster not attacking it.
Okay.
He would attack it if Ulster had attacked it.
Okay.
But he's following Ulster, is what I was saying.
Okay. Yeah. I got you.
So, it looks like it's taking an enormous amount of self-restraint not to attack this thing. However, he is
Good job, Lauren.
carrying on as per usual. And I'm just going to write his minuses on there. Right, next up in the order is Bluey.
I'm stunned, so I'm incapacitated, can't take actions or reactions. Does that mean I can take bonus actions? I'm guessing not. Actions plural.
I
not.
would say no.
Okay.
But come back to me in like a couple of hours and maybe I'll change my mind. No, I'm joking. I won't change my mind. I'm going to say no.
I'm gonna say no.
Does anyone
Yes,
know
I
what the language of B?
It would be able to understand various languages, I think.
Cass, it's your go.
Right. Cass seeing what Brian has done, I think she is also going to not want to harm it. So I think she's going to hold... Can I hold my turn or hold an... Do I want to hold a turn or do I want to hold an
If
action?
you hold a turn, you would permanently move yourself in the order.
I'll just hold an action. But I think she's also going to...
What's the trigger for your action?
If the creature harms anyone, then it will trigger the spell she has planned. But she's going to say in common. Would Cass have any idea if common or undercommon would be a better language? For
Make me an intelligence check.
No. That's 15.
15? I think that it would be a toss-up of either or.
Alright, then I think she'll say in common then, so that like everyone can hear. She was like, we don't want to fight, please let us through and don't harm us, or we'll have to do the same.
Gotcha.
Basically, she's like, I don't want to hurt you, especially after all of the hurt we've all done, like Cass has already done, especially as Brian is very clear that he doesn't want anyone to harm it. But I think if it harms anyone in the party, all bets are off.
All bets are
All bets are off.
okay.
That's right, Vajul.
Understood.
Tuku.
Don't you nibble me.
He's like, yummy. I love Godmother.
No.
So,
No.
No. Bad Vajul.
Neff is going to follow the will of her god and is going to move over with Loran. And is going to 1, 2, 3.
Want to heal some of us?
Yeah. Second level. 1, 2. Oh yeah. Loran gets a little tap on the shoulder from
Oh, sorry. Can I also, as a bonus action, just make Barry my belt again?
yeah, that's
Oh, I didn't give Shu her turn either.
I don't want Barry to die, so I'm taking him back.
Okay, what's Shu gonna do?
I won't make her do anything of note because I know that's really annoying. I will have her land behind party and wait.
Okay, I'll leave her where she is and just will note that she's allowed. Okay, Bluey, you are stunned, you are unable to move.
Barry came
Cass, you acted
but
reflex
nothing
move to kill.
Except for a short.
nothing but take some damage. And then it's gone.
Exactly.
It's too cold and too lightningy out here.
It is.
Let's be honest, Never probably hit it, right?
But we can't make Neff do something stupid if Thomas
Yeah,
isn't here.
I feel-
Actually make her do something stupid.
You could make her be helpful. And
Yeah,
heal
make
us.
her be helpful.
No, I'm going to. I know that Never probably hit it, but I'm not going to. Slya?
Slya is stunned.
Slya is stunned.
Great.
Who did Neff heal?
The round.
Slya is stunned and stunning.
Hey, it's true.
That's really cute.
It is true. The monster, the tempest storm is approaching.
Why
He's
does he let us just do this to him?
Because he's a lad gun.
Yeah. I can't believe a cat like this exists. Saracen is going to stand beside Ulster and hold onto his sword, and he is going to wait on Ulster's command to see what it is that he should do.
Yeah, Cass has practiced. The damage that Cass is using as reaction will hurt if it goes off, but it won't kill it. And she thinks it's if it hurts the party,
I
then
don't even know if it can fly.
At which point, the Tempest, which has been sort of like buffeted up, sort of like struggling against your winds,
I'm a hairdryer.
slams itself into the ground with its movement. It hits the stone in like an explosion of mist and frost particles, and it is just right in front of you. It is flush to the ground, as much as a cloud or as cloud cover or a storm can be. It does not look any less swayed by your words.
oh, with my words, shall I have done a general persuade like charisma?
What
Okay,
did you say?
because I said basically like we don't want to hurt you. Let us through. Don't hurt us, or we will have to hurt.
And you
you.
got a comment?
Yes.
Then I don't think you can do it.
Okay, that's fine.
But yeah. But also, it does not seem to be pulling back at this moment.
I have to roll an insight check on my turn, right? Though.
You're falling into
Yes.
Or can I get anything from my passive insight? Just surveying it.
What's your consensus?
20.
It appears that it is still following whatever the expectation of this trial is. And at the end of this round, it is going to kind of just like ripple against the ground, and you feel the floor beginning to rumble beneath your feet. And it's going to maneuver itself slightly. And forgive me because this is a bit of a small canvas for such a large creature. With
Ow! Baz!
120 foot of movement, it turns in space.
No. We've let you out. No.
And moves here. Oh, put it down. Why did that happen? It turns so that its mouth is open as much as it can have a mouth, and it is in a line right ahead of you, Ulster, Cass, Slya, Shu, Barry, Bluey, and Lucas.
Don't bite me.
Stop it.
Actually, Bluey, I think you might just be okay.
Stop being naughty.
Bluey, I think you're just outside of it. 5, 10, 15, 20.
He's naughty, but he's very endearing.
Oh yeah.
Somehow his naughtiness makes him more endearing. Doesn't it?
I wish this on hexes. Actually, no, Bluey, I'm sorry you're into this. Okay.
Okay.
I need all of you to make me a dexterity saving throw.
I think it automatically fails if you're stunned. Does stunned like disappear
It's
after
start
one
of a new
turn?
round.
Well, that's a big fail.
Yeah, you guys are stunned. You guys are not stunned, sorry, you're not stunned.
Oh, right.
I think
You're okay. You know what, the only two people not would you believe it if the DC was 21?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would say someone's sleeping on the couch tonight.
Oh.
It's the book.
It's a book. It's a book, Judy.
The book did it.
I have no agency.
So,
Well,
There's no point.
I
in
think
using
I
it.
definitely succeeded then with my 8.
I almost can't physically roll higher than that.
this is a challenge rating of 23. So. Feeling good, guys.
We don't want to get to defeat it.
Well, after this attack, then some spells are being triggered by Loran and Cass.
So I'm just gonna yell at it for a while.
14.
Also I can use it. Emma, as a reaction, I would like using my action spell as a reaction because I am Warcast. Explaining all the reasons why. in case
No,
you ask.
it's good.
I would like to again thrust the winds up under it.
Okay, so just sustaining that disadvantage. So this is a magical effect because it's got a DC. I think
I would still like to annoy it.
I think it's annoyed, definitely, but I don't know if the mechanics will come in yet. We're on its turn when it starts making attacks. So you can
And I don't know what Loran's thing is, but Cass's spell would have gone from...
Did we get the
we
damage
did
on
the-
this?
it's the start of a new round, so you guys have lost this.
Oh, okay.
18. So it's 24 points of thunder damage.
Thunder?
Under 21.
No, but 24 thunder damage.
Thunder damage.
Oh.
You know this is going to kill us within the next 2 rounds.
24.
Just so you
There is an exit, guys. Just so you.
I mean, Cass is going to, as a reaction, cast... there you go. So I have some resistance. Where's spells? Why won't you?
Basil, what are you doing? Loading.
Okay. So, first of all, you guys will take your
I thought if you
Yes.
had like a reaction planned.
held action,
Yeah.
you had a held action, you have it until the end of the round.
Okay,
And when the round resets, you
It's just-
essentially lose that action.
that's fine.
Yeah, that's the
Caveat.
course, yeah, the caveat, yeah.
Cool, that's fine.
So
I could use an incredibly strong spell.
Yeah, Cass is planning to pull out the big guns. Or the biggest guns you
Oh.
Something unrelated. A message came through from a friend to a group chat saying, "Lol, dog just knocked this lady's phone out of her hand. She screams, Luigi, no!"
okay, Luigi.
because she's thinking that one, like trying to keep it so we can.
Yeah.
So
So we're not supposed to kill it, we're supposed to summon it across it then, I guess.
I mean, this seems like a very OP creature. I feel like we can't kill it, so that Cass's thought is get past it.
Emma's like,
oh, F was not there. And Lucas. Cool. Right, the next thing that's going to happen is I need everybody to roll me a d4. Everyone who's hit, sorry, to roll me a d4. So actually all of you.
4.
4. Remember your numbers. 4.
It was a 4 high five. It was a 4
3
5.
and
High 4? That would be
1.
nice,
So Bluey. I'm going to make this move. I'm going to do this movement, and then I'm going to send you guys the map. Louis.
So Neff and Loran were the only ones who weren't hit by this.
Yeah. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30,
Also gets
30,
Around you,
35,
That makes sense. Those were the
45,
decks
50,
based.
60.
No, they were not say that.
Louis, you are thrust into the body of this creature. North, and you're in the center of this storm. But you are unable to occupy this space for long as you feel it kind of crushing around you, and you get pushed back slightly to an unoccupied space. But for a moment, you were absolutely suffocating and about to. Right. Slya, you got a 3. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45. 45. Okay. Slya, you are thrown to the left-hand side, to the west of this arena, and you land amongst the foliage of these dead and frozen trees. Then, Ulster, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. Yeah. Cass as well, right alongside you there.
Yeah.
Sarazen needs your d4. Would anybody like to roll the d4 for Sarazen?
Yes.
And somebody for Lucas?
Yeah.
2.
1.
1. So
Lucas is also in the storm.
20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45. You see Sarazen disappear behind a cluster of these frozen trees. Just thrown, tossed like a ragdoll to the sea.
Cool.
Cool. Like a ragdoll.
I'm interested in what the strength portion of this trial is.
Mm-hmm.
I know. What have you forgotten?
What?
It's fine, I'll just add it in.
Yeah.
Never mind.
What's wrong?
I forgot to make you guys do a roll. But it's okay, I'll just start doing it from now. And make the DC lower or something.
Oh yeah, because
10, 15, 20,
Oh, that was
25,
too
30, 40, 45, 50, 60. Okay.
Strength of character.
I'm just gonna tell you its movement. You guys are struggling to move through this wind. It's tumultuous and you need to make a strength saving throw every time.
So the fact that I'm controlling wind doesn't change that at all.
The fact that you're controlling wind is going to do the effect that the gusts would have on as written on the spell.
That's an effect, but I take control of the wind within 100 cubed feet, so it's all the wind that I'm controlling within 100 cubed feet.
So, let me just see.
The wind can't act in another way.
Let's have a look.
Maybe arcane game.
So you choose. I think that's the sort of description of the spell, but the actual mechanical effect of it is one of the 3 effects that you choose. So the wind picks up within the cube, continually blowing in a horizontal direction you designate.
No, but what I'm saying is
Choose the intensity of the wind, calm, moderate, or strong.
all
So if
the
you want
wind-
to choose the intensity of the wind, you can make it a calm wind.
No, but what I'm saying is I'm not conjuring the wind. I'm controlling the wind, all of the wind within that cube.
Yeah, and so what I'm saying is for gusts, if you want, you can make it calm wind, which means you guys would be able to move unobstructed.
Okay.
It just means that the creature won't have disadvantage.
Okay.
Because if you choose moderate or strong wind, then you have the following banes, which are ranged weapon attacks that enter or leave the cube have disadvantage, and that kind of thing.
Okay, so if we're playing it that way, then I will change my attack next turn.
Okay, so if you want, just because it's my mistake of completely forgetting that with the action, if you want, you can make it so that you have given the effect that you guys can move unobstructed.
Okay, if knowing this fact, also would have used his last turn with the winds to negate that effect.
Yeah, that's fine. You can just have done that. He hasn't taken.
That makes sense because we haven't got strength.
And
So
it doesn't change anything because the Tempest hasn't attacked you since your turn, so that's fine.
Hello.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm sorry, guys. Well, what's fun is you now don't have to do it anyway.
Basically, it's like, I thought, it doesn't matter. We've been working it fine.
Yeah. Because what's interesting is that the attack on this is a strength save. So you're by making this creature kind of like do its own strength save in ways. Oh wait, hang on. It didn't do a strength save, did it?
No.
We can figure that out later. Okay. So that's fine. So Lucas's turn. You guys look around and you cannot see Lucas until through the mists you see just a movement as he stands up from prone and is going to use as much movement as he can to every movement that he has to run back to this creature by 10, 15, 20, 25.
Thank God that terrain is easy.
30, but Lyati's 15 feet to stand up from prone, so he only gets a little bit of his dash. He doesn't get the whole thing. But he's at least on the arena now. So,
We have to get to the door, I think.
We do have to.
also, if you want to vocalize anything, as you kind of like come out of your haze of as you come out of your haze of being thrown backwards and your whole body kind of aching, which actually, sorry, you guys all take 3 bludgeoning damage from that. So just take an extra 3 off onto that. Sorry, I got lost in moving your.
That's fine. And where did Brian and Cass go?
I'm going to send you guys the map. It's about time.
That's not anything that's. Oh, it's just a box.
He likes playing in boxes. Yeah.
Unless something, Brian would be able to communicate something mentally with all of us.
It basically creates a portal now so that we can go for another one 500 feet away.
Can try it.
Louis, can you repeat what you said, please?
I think it's just what Cass would do.
Brian would be able to communicate with all of us telepathically.
Okay, cool.
That big one.
So, Ulster,
Yeah.
you kind of come out of that haze, and I think because of your highest passive perception, you'd be the first to spot everybody throughout this arena. So you see Lucas kind of running, rather than towards the exit, back towards the creature, the head of it.
Can I use a free action to say we need to leave?
You can have that in everybody's heads.
Yeah. Where's
perception.
the gate that we came in, and where's the gate we need to go?
So it's not very clear on the map.
I think is it just right at the very top?
Right at the very top, there is
Slightly faded.
There's a slightly faded area that goes into the mist. You can see the kind of like exit through the misty haze.
The thing is, everyone else who's not. What range is it on your wind spell, Brian?
100 foot cube.
Oh, okay, so maybe because I don't know how many. We'll still be in it then.
The map seems to also popped out of it, but everybody else is still in it.
Is it not centered on you? The wind spell?
No.
Oh, it's in the cube.
No.
But it's basically the whole thing, and you guys are about a 5 foot walk out of it, so it's not a problem. It's not a problem.
In everyone's heads then, if we're being telepathic, I'd say I think we need to get past it, but we can't leave anyone behind.
Yeah. Okay. So, as Lucas uses his whole action to move it, he stops and he looks at you and he is confused. And then there's a moment of trust. And he turns and faces Bluey instead, kind of that direction where you see Bluey. You're pretty much prone on the ground next to this huge monster. You're the closest one to it except for Loran at this moment. Next up in the order is the Tempest.
There's no point doing that. I'm going to take myself on the floor. I'm going to try. Don't worry. Continue.
Next up is the Tempest. So
Is that up? In my case, if we have to go through it quickly rather than.
have to physically go.
Yeah. In which case. I don't want to be like, yay, the first one, and I was like, no, not in this place, beach.
So
But it depends if I.
Bluey.
Yeah. Someone's enjoying his book.
So just to confirm, you want it to be free movement rather than the disadvantage on.
I'll have a free movement for everyone else.
Okay.
How benevolent.
So Louis, does a 20? Does 21 hit you? 21.
Yeah.
Brian the
Great.
Clown.
Oh, hang on.
Oh, does it?
Okay, I'm not. Right, I'm wearing the boots, and the boots are activated, and I'm no longer.
Split off and just
Done. Am I prone?
You are prone, yes.
Right. The effect of the boots is that others have disadvantage on opportunity attacks, but this is on the Tempest's turn, and I'm prone, so that doesn't seem to count.
It's not going to be opportunity attack unless you choose to move away from it after this turn, in which it will have disadvantage.
I can't avoid this attack because I'm out of turn.
Yeah, unfortunately. You've used your foresight, so I don't think it's going to work.
21
So,
hits.
21 hits. Yep, that's even higher. That is 25. So, dice. They're right there in front of me. Just roll them. Okay.
I think Cass is going to try a...
We can get.
5,
Sit like that.
10,
That would
11.
get that. But she won't, I need to try level. I need
17.
Battle.
So, 17 plus.
I like a couple.
You take 26 points
Ooh.
of thunder damage on the first hit,
Mm-hmm.
and 5, 6, 11. You take then. Once 5 plus 3 is 8, plus 3 is 11, plus 6 is 17. You take 25 points of thunder damage again on the next turn.
How's Bluey looking?
Yeah, how is Blue looking?
54 out of 148.
That's about where I am.
Yeah, ouch. So Bluey,
Mm-hmm.
you just are absolutely torn apart by this storm. It just slams into you, and it almost feels like 100 shields on either side of you compressing in, crushing you. Your arms are kind of like pressed against your chest, trying to keep, with all the strength that you have, as much air to breathe, as much room to move as you can, and it is almost impossible. But you're able to come out the other end of that. And that is the Tempest's
Why is it?
turn.
Because she can do as a
So,
punch her. Yeah, like just take any damage. And she can try and see if it works.
Stick on Cass's foot.
next up in the order is Louis. Is there anything else? Wait, no, it's not your turn, I'm sorry. Do you have any reactions or anything you want to do?
I don't think she can do anything. Reaction.
I think you'd know that your lightning breath wouldn't work on this one.
I can attack if I want to.
Do you want to?
It's not like attacking will stop me moving. I think because so many people are behind her that have to move through.
I hate seeing people.
Yeah, she's going to attack 3 times with. Oh no, just one. It's an opportunity attack, so I'm guessing she only just has one swing at it.
Yeah. Do you want to take a swing?
Yes. Is it at disadvantage or anything, or?
It's going to be straight up because there are no strong winds, so you're able to whack it real good.
I'm holding the bad dice.
Get real good.
Okay, that's 15.
Okay.
It's 15 hit.
With a 15, you feel yourself kind of like almost carving in. You're almost there. You don't. I'm afraid.
This is slashing damage. I don't know, slashing weapon.
With a magical weapon, it could work, but not with a 15. Alright, so, Ulster.
Yes.
I think Cass, seeing that Ulster's about to take an action, will mentally shout. She's right next to him. She could also just tell him, "Stab me, hurt me in some way.
Cool.
Trust me."
Ulster will continue to keep the winds going. He
Self-destructive Cass, stab me.
not stab Cass, but he's going to use his movement to get over to Loran and Neff, and on his way, he will step on Cass's toe quite hard.
Does that count as dealing damage?
If you use your action to make an attack, it does.
Okay, I will step on your toe, and then I will use...
An unarmed strike?
Yeah.
You guys are weird.
It will make sense in a second.
I can get to Loran with 30 feet, so I will step on your toe quite hard.
Okay.
And then run.
Deal me some damage then.
Oh, I don't want to.
You have to, otherwise the whole point of it will just be you stepped on a toe.
Where's
You're
my...
right next to the round.
Yeah.
Just on diagonal to him.
He does not like being separated from Loran. Inventory actions, unarmed strike. So it's +5 to... Oh, I don't know if it will hit you.
Well, I think Cass is just like...
Oh, I guess you're not
I'm not
avoid-
trying to avoid it. Cass is literally offering up a,
It's
body.
It's one
Do
point.
it.
It's 1 point of damage.
Fine. Okay, as a reaction to that, Cass wants to try teleporting to see if teleportation within this area is possible.
Okay.
So she's going to turn invisible and try and teleport into the arena to see if she can.
Okay, how far do you want to go?
I want to go to basically the central point so that if it does work, she can create a teleport for everyone to get to. So she wants to get to a central point.
About 60 feet ahead of you?
Yes. I think as Misty, and let me just check that it can be that far. I don't know if it's 60 or 30. Give me a second. Where is it? 60 foot, yeah, I can. So basically, as long as that gets me to the middle point between all of the other party members.
Okay.
If I can teleport, that is.
Mm-hmm.
So, all the other party members are still scattered around.
They are.
So you want to be in the middle of the arena.
Middle point between, it's not necessarily middle of the arena, but the middle of, everyone's scattered. So I want to be a central point
For them.
not of the arena, but as close as
that.
basically to minimise distance between her and all the other party members.
20, 25, 30, 25, 40, 45, 50, 45. There. Okay, Cass.
Can I do it?
You're like, ah! And you close your eyes. And when you open again, you are standing at the edge of this storm. You are looking up at the tempest and you haven't able to teleport.
You have.
You have teleported.
Cool.
Thick! She's okay. She's like, everyone get to me!
Okay, amazing.
Also, it's got Loran. He's like, yes.
Cool. Well, thank you for stepping on a toe.
He wears little pointy boots too. So
I was hoping that, I'm not hoping that the tempest would hit me, but I was like, I needed damage to trigger that. I didn't want to waste a spell.
Yeah.
So.
Lucas, not Lucas, sorry.
Hazel.
Loran, instead of doing anything to actually harm this creature, is going to walk forwards and stand next to you. And he's gonna be like, I'm so strong. Look at me. Now.
Basil. Are you being silly? Are you being silly? Are you being silly?
And he's beckoning you to come with him. All stare.
Yeah.
Your turn has already happened. You went to, so what's happened is you walked towards Loran, stepped on Cass's toe, Cass blinked into the middle of all you guys.
But you can't see her, she's
you approached
invisible.
Loran and you were like, oh, you can't see her.
Didn't you telepathically say get to me though?
Yeah, but
You can't see.
can I choose not to be invisible?
Or
do you- is it-
what's the effect?
It's the misty escape.
Okay, read it out to me.
I think
He's sleeping.
Aww, happy boy.
you can use your reaction to turn invisible and teleport. So you remain invisible until the start of your next turn or until you attack or cast a spell. So
Until the start of your next time you can read this.
okay, or can I choose to not have turned invisible, or is it just
Can
like?
I see this?
Of course, it's one of my features.
I mean,
Got
if
it?
there's
So,
if she happens to be standing nearby someone, you could say instead, head to this person.
True. Yeah, if I have to be invisible, how close am I to Bluey? And I'll just be like,
was that your action?
no, it's a reaction to
You could
him
cast a
touching.
spell and you would become visible.
Yeah, so on my action, that's what I was planning on doing.
Sure.
So you'll be able to see me once I start casting. But
Okay, so on your
okay,
turn,
that's fine.
you can cast a spell.
Currently invisible, but I think Cass will be like,
You can vocalize where you are, and we
Yeah.
can guess where you are, but we can't see you.
I think I'll
Okay.
vocalize it to get people to start on their turns getting to me before.
I mean, you have the.
Yeah, telepathic.
You have an action.
So you could describe where you are.
Yes,
I want you to make me.
I'll describe where I am.
Describe to me.
How close am I to Bluey? If you
5,
You
10,
could just
15.
scream.
You're 15 foot away from Louis.
You could scream.
15 feet behind Bluey!
Okay.
Run to me now, children!
So Loran is going to follow those instructions to the letter, and he is going to guess 5, 10, 15, 30, 35, 40. Okay, so I'm going to turn off Cass's visibility, and I'm going to
In the
let
town,
myself
okay.
forget where she is, and I'm going to move you guys to where you want to move to. So, thank you, Cass. Loran is so. Also, the moment you meet Loran, you're like, "Yay, yay!" Loran immediately is like, "We gotta go!" and starts like pulling you,
Also, it's like, okay.
pulling you. But you're gonna have to wait until your turn to actually move. Okay. So, although if you can't come with him, he'll take you. He's gonna misty step. Seeing that Cass disappeared.
Are you eating me? Are you eating me, mister? That's not very nice. I don't really want to be eaten. You didn't like that.
Okay. Right.
How easily.
Bluey, what are you gonna do?
Okay, I think
I'm behind you, Bluey!
this, yes, that is true. I think I'll take the opportunity now to. I'm gonna roll 3 attacks at it and then move towards 15 feet behind me as much as I
Okay.
can
Right, 3 attacks, Bluey.
with my greatsword. Oh, are you kidding me? Oh my fucking god! I rolled a 2, a 5, and a 4, which
Ooh,
means
You shooting.
16 hit.
Unfortunately not, no.
Are you fucking kidding me? I could action surge, but
No, I just imagine like be like,
Are you kidding me?
oh for fuck's sake! What is this? The straight arm is bogus, man!
Yeah!
I
Okay.
can roll
We're not supposed to hit
a
things
4
good!
today. Jesus Christ! Sorry, I'm just.
You're good, dude, you're good.
I'm going to. I'm not going to action surge because that's just a bit. No, she's going to move back and then she's going to second wind to heal herself a bit.
Yeah.
Okay. What does that involve? A D10. Where are you? If I roll a 0 on a D10, that's 10, right?
That is 10.
Cool. I get 26 back. Love that.
Amazing.
For me. Okay. Yes, that is my turn. I end my turn next to Cass as best I can.
Okay. You go and try to move next to Cass, which means you directionally move 15 feet behind you.
It's very upsetting. String of numbers here.
Okay. Next up in the order then is
Okay, Cass no longer is invisible as you see her go,
Whooshoo!
and a very pink
Okay, got
gate
relatively close.
thing is, and I'm going to cast Arcane Gate. So I create a linked teleportation portals that remain open for the duration, and I choose 2 points in the ground that I can see, and 1 point within 10 feet of me, and the other point is 500 feet away. So I'm going to have one next to me, and I'm going to have the other one the other side of this tempest towards the door.
Cool.
So that we can
I'll draw those on for you.
basically avoid the tempest.
How wide is it?
500 feet is its range.
Wait, how wide is it? No,
Oh, wide? 10 feet in diameter.
I was about to say like
Wide.
wide.
As the tempest just follows through the portal, like, hello?
Oh, where did you go? We lock it in there.
Yeah, and the other side of the portal can't be accessed. It can only come from my side, so I'm going to face the entrance of the portal. Not that the tempest can fit in 10 feet, but away from the tempest. Okay, fine, it can shrink itself down to the side of a cloud. But it's, yeah, so it's facing away from the tempest, and it would have to, yeah.
So I've put those approximately where those would be.
And it's glowing rings, so I imagine like it's now cast as sort of like fey magic, sort of pinky, purpley,
Yeah.
rainbowy
I like
glitter.
it. Okay, amazing. Rainbow glitter portals.
I put that in a box.
Oh.
Who's in there?
Yeah.
He likes it.
He does, actually, doesn't he?
Yeah.
I'm curious. Okay, so very good. Cass, that has been your turn. Neff. Is anybody injured?
Yes!
Yes. Rush forwards. Cass, you screamed out first.
No, but like not enough for just me.
Yeah, I said yes, but there's probably people who are worse.
Yeah, Cass is like still got 110 hit points, so she's not exactly.
Also, it's got 50.
Yeah, so she would rather it go, if it was a single person heal, go to someone else.
Also, I'd rather it go to the round than him.
And then also Cass will have shouted when she did that thing, she would be like, everyone through the sparkly portal!
Okay, that means that Neff is going to cast. A few wounds.
Stop it.
Right. Hold him.
A mad dash escape if ever I saw one. Like, no!
He's so embarrassed. He's so embarrassed. His heart is absolutely racing.
He knew he was being naughty and he was like, I'm going to get away. And now you are going away.
Goodbye. Say goodbye. Bye, guys. Bye-bye.
I've been very naughty. I've done my damage.
So, the two of you, not the two of you, Neff is going to heal Ulster.
Oh no, he's gonna kill the rat.
I'm fine.
No.
Okay. And he's going to do Cure Wounds, 3rd level, which means 3d8. Ooh, that's pretty good. 14, 19. Okay, so you're going to get right.
No, the rat's gonna get back.
No.
No, the rat's gonna get back.
No, I don't think that's how that works.
Please.
No.
Can I use my marriage bracelet to give it to him?
No.
Ulster is unhappy.
You can take that up with Neff after this game. Also, it's not,
Sorry.
that's not. Give it to my romance partner.
Give it to my romance partner.
Romance.
Okay.
Baron for
Okay, plus 7, so it is going to be 26 points back to you.
Just not say thank you.
Also, that's 26 points of healing back to you.
Thank you.
Okay.
Oh, I said he didn't say thank you, but I automatically said.
So,
That's Lily saying thank you.
Yeah.
That's not Brian.
Slya, you wake up many feet away from the action, hidden behind some trees. What do you do?
Yeah.
To the gate!
Can Slya get within?
Come through the sparkly queer gate!
I know Slya can't get to the gate yet, but can she get within 60 feet of the Tempest?
Yes, I think she could.
I need the Tempest to roll a charisma saving throw.
Okay.
There's Big Echo. When Aelin was
I'll turn Aelin down. Okay. Aelin, can you say something?
Hello.
Oh, you're very quiet.
I turned him down so that there's no echo. We turn it up slightly.
A little bit.
Whee! Aelin, can you speak again?
A charisma saving throw.
it is. I mean, you need to be able to hear us.
Yeah, so if there's a little bit of echo, I'll deal with it.
Okay. Let me...
I mean, it can go down a bit.
Yeah, I'm going to turn down the
Like
music slightly.
Midway, maybe.
Okay, so... Aelin. That is an 8 on the dice. Plus 11. 19.
Damn it!
Oh.
I was trying to banish the elemental.
Oh no! Oh, that's
So
cute,
close.
though.
Okay.
It was close.
It would have been good.
That would have been good.
Slya,
yeah.
what do you do next?
I mean, I've moved as close as I can, and I have used my action.
Oh shit.
You're at the foot of this sort of like staircase, getting up from prone, moving 15 feet, and then using your action to cast that spell. Are you happy with that?
That's
No.
all I got.
Oh no! Right.
To the gate, everybody you own, to the gate.
Saraza is also nowhere to be seen.
In
And he just like emerges from the bushes like...
His hair's a bit messy.
It is, but there are leaves in it.
His hair's messy.
Do you like that?
Oh yeah.
Where am I? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Right, that's as far as he can get, and he is going to unload 3 attacks.
What are you doing, Saraza? Horse desert.
7, 8, 2.
What are you doing, Saraza?
He is so deranged and just like discombobulated that he just like holds his sword out and spins around with it wildly. And he does not make any contact with it, so he is going. Ooh.
Aileen, can you switch your camera on and off? There you go. You're back.
That's more like it. Anna, can you remind me, please? The action surge, is it one action?
It is one action. I think.
3 attacks.
She can.
But I think you get all of your attacks that you would get in your action.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I have tried to argue that in the past, and I feel like you've made a decision against
Okay.
it. Or maybe
Yeah,
that.
I think that makes sense. I think that makes sense, because it's an action.
Let's have a look.
Hang on.
People
I've got-
online say yes, you can make all of them.
I think it makes more sense you can make all of them because that's the whole action. It's like with Warcaster, it doesn't apply to the normal, like, you can't cast this if you cast a cantrip, you can cast a spell, that's how it's worded.
Yeah,
So
you can take one additional action, and if you're in your one action, you can take 3 attacks.
Okay.
It doesn't really make sense to only be able to take
One.
Yeah.
Louis, I'm sorry. I will take that back.
Okay. Look, I think at first you ruled against it, but
I'm
maybe
winning like
later
one
you-
against.
No, that's like another crime!
No, that's gonna affect us even worse! We should only do that if that's the enemy doing it, not if it's one of our party members.
In fact, Emma, because you said that, I'll roll one if it's attacks with you. That's a nice penance.
I don't know if you want me. I don't know if you want him to make all 3.
Cool, I made one for him.
I don't know if you want him to make all 3. Natural 1, 16. So 2 of them hit.
Oh god, what's gonna happen to him?
I'm just gonna put.
She's like, you suckers, he hits and he dies.
Nothing's gonna happen. I'm just putting a little purple dot next to his name. Who's laughing about that?
He's marked for death now.
Yes.
That's why I also was like,
No, peace, love, to the gate, to the gate.
everyone to the gate.
Everybody at the doors, to the gate, to the gate.
Make love to fix that.
Not attacks.
It's Lucas's dot, not
I mean, don't make love right now, but
Also doesn't have a dot.
Then what's that dot doing there?
He has a few dots on his face.
Don't think Cass has a dot yet either. Which is a
a
miracle.
black spot.
If it was
Is-
evil Cass,
The Tempest
it
of
would not
Pirate,
be that.
Pirate Curse.
Evil Cass had a few dots to her name. Back to this great guy.
Okay. Oh, but I think all my dots have. Oh, I thought that was just from behind me. That fucking scare.
Sorry.
That's okay. Right. That was meant for Louis. Okay. My dot system is fixed. Everybody ignore my purple dots.
It's actually not the one. This is what my mum got us.
Oh no, that's a bit old.
No, it's not.
Oh, isn't it?
Oh, only left like at least a bit ago.
Oh, well, yeah, fine. Okay, so.
Pacific.
So.
Would you like a Pacific?
I'll have it once I'm finished doing my D&D.
Not just a
Let's take a break. So. Sarah's wildly flails and hits twice. And 1, 2 plus. Okay, you get 10 points of slashing damage from Sarah's magical weapon. Sarah's magical weapon. And that casts right into the side of this. Tempest. So, at the start of the next round,
I haven't seen any.
at the start of the next round,
She's pregnant.
In
Jesus. Again, doesn't recharge. So, the first thing that happened is that the Tempest is going to lightning strike. I mean, to be honest, I think the only person who's done significant damage to it. Bluey, did you hit in the last round? At all?
No. She whiffed it.
He sees that portal opening, he sees Saraza hitting him, so he's going to choose this point, and he is going to slam right in between Cass and Saraza. So only Cass, I need you to make me a dexterity saving throw, please. And Saraza rules. Who wants to someone to roll for Saraza?
I don't think.
Yes.
Dex is not Cass's best. 4.
What's Sarah's bonus?
Plus 2.
15.
That was a 2 on the dice. So 4 total.
So, you guys are going to be taking 10, 17,
These dice are really hard to read sometimes.
20. You're going to take 20 lightning damage. Both of them.
Well, you're keeping track of Sarah's.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. He is looking a bit worse for wear.
Are we all rolling really poorly?
I'm gonna go with this round.
Is the gate spell a concentration?
Cass.
Yes. That little simple.
Yeah.
So I need you to make your concentration check for that.
Which is what?
So I'll read it out to you because I always forget.
I've just realised something really cool also I can do.
So
I will send you a message.
let me just check.
That's not you, that's the entire group.
Concentration. So some spells require you to make a concentration check.
Mm-hmm.
Right, so it doesn't have it. One. So you need to make a Constitution saving throw. The DC is 10.
That is a 6.
The arcane gate fizzles and closes, I'm afraid.
Oh no. Oh no.
That's really mean.
Oh.
That's just the way the cookie.
Alright. Cass has another thing up her sleeve then for if it comes.
You can't do that again, can you?
No.
Okay. So,
Oh wait, shit, I don't have to. It doesn't have to be just 4. I can do this to all of you.
okay, so Lucas, noticing this pink, glittery, sort of like orb of portal? No, portal sort of slammed shut, is going to use the rest of his turn to get to a central point between the lot of you, still trying to maintain a semblance of that plan that you guys had before. 5. Oh, I know why the dots were all weird. It's because Lucas had some dots on his thing, and I did not realise this. Okay, so guys, just ignore my.
Where are we in the round, by the way?
This is the top of the round, and I'm about to send you the map.
So annoying.
So this is the map as it looks there.
Choose a different convention.
Shu, what do you want Shu to do?
I want Shu to stick with me.
Okay, so I'm just going to move him.
Okay, this is a very good spell.
Okay, so I've just moved Shu right behind you. Okay, so next up in the order, as Lucas moves, he holds his action just in case the Tempest attacks, which, of course, it does. With a Thunderous Slam again.
I'm gonna roll these.
This time,
I think I can get
Lucas and considering it's the biggest group of you, Lucas being the closest, and then I'm going to choose between the 4 of you, Loran, Neff, Shu. Sorry, Louis, Loran, Ulster, and Neff. You're 1, Loran, you're 2. Also, you're 3, and Neff is 4. It's a 3. Ulster?
Yeah.
Does. Oh, yeah, no, that's going to hit you. 29.
Yeah.
And then, Lucas, it's going to be 22. Which just hits, I think. Lucas is...
Did I just do
Yeah.
2?
So, Ulster.
15.
2, 5, 7, 13 plus 9.
I could get better.
You're going to take 22
I don't
points
know.
of
I'm gonna
thunder
lie.
damage. Ulster.
22. Fire.
22 thunder.
Cool. I'm not looking super great, but I'm gonna do something.
Okay.
Oh, thank God you got healed.
Sorry,
then.
24.
22.
22.
And
Yeah,
then
boy.
Lucas.
I'm gonna use this spell if I
5, 10, 8, 12, 9 is 21 points.
let go. Because if I don't do that, then we will get an extra.
Lucas is starting to look a bit frazzled.
Yep.
Yeah, good.
Exactly. I have a good mind. Well, no, I don't. I have a good sentiment.
Can you cast spells when you...
You can just run.
I have a feeling I know what's going to happen.
Yeah, you provoked me.
So, as you guys... So, as the Tempest wraps up this turn... the next in the order is going to be Ulster.
Cool. Also is gonna look, he looks quite bad, but he's going to look around, realise that Cass's spell has failed. I'm just gonna double check the maths. I wanna make sure.
Actually, Ulster, can
Yeah.
you make me... Wait, how many HP down are you?
50 something.
50 something. I think at that,
5, 10, 15,
the Tempest, when it hits you, kind of wraps around you. And it just says, you just hear in your mind as a response to that druidic sentiment you shared before. The trial is meant to be completed.
Okay. Also is just gonna say, strength. And then he's gonna slam his hand into the ground, and from that, bolts of magic are gonna go into every single member of the party, including Shu. And he's gonna cast an 8th level spell.
Mm-hmm.
And he's gonna transform everyone into elephants with 76 HP. and plus 6 strength saves.
Ah, yeah.
Oh
Okay. So, good shit. I like it.
And he's like, get to that bloody door.
So, hang on. I don't have elephant tokens.
Now you have to have elephant token.
Okay, should we take a quick break so that we can get some elephant tokens?
Cass's idea was very good. I would have liked to have seen that go through.
Yeah, me too.
Oh well. Is what it is.
Okay. Should we come back at 11? Well, 10 minutes from now?
Yep.
Yeah.
Should we go to Buzz?
Let's go. So,
Yeah, go ahead.
amazing. All right, lads. All bets are off. You're elephants now.
Wow.
I have coded them for your viewing pleasure. You will observe that the blue one is Bluey, that the red one is Loran, that the silvery grey one is, in fact, Lucas. The albino white one is Ulster, the darkish blue one is Cass, the purple one is Neff, the green one is Saraza, and the one that has stars on it is Slya.
Aww.
Because she's a special snowflake. So, I also went in on Ulster's to make it a bit more like pink undertones albino. So, every single one of you is now an elephant.
Hee.
Your goal, to run across this land as far as you may. What is the speed of an elephant?
The speed of an elephant. Thank you for asking. It's 40 feet, so it's 80 feet if you want to dash. You have a trampling charge, which is pretty cool.
But we all trampled the Tempest.
We could just trample. No, I think Ulster's intention was just to give you enough HP and strength to get past. It doesn't look like he's put you in forms to fight this thing. It looks like he's put you in big, nice meat suits.
Nice meat suits.
Yeah.
Okay. Brilliant.
Oh god, no, you can't be with those cards.
So, Ulster, you've cast the spell. Do you want to move as well?
Yes.
Okay. Trample! 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40.
Trample!
That's 40 feet.
Trample!
Yes. I love it. I love it.
Is Brian dashing?
No, you can't. You need to have an action.
Oh,
I wiped off the kiss. Oh. He believed she lied. Right. Next up in the order is Loran, who's going to run forwards. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65,
Around the
70, 75, 80. Loran is on the cusp of the other end of the arena. He's about 10 feet away from the end. Next in the order is Bluey. Lucifer, what you gonna do?
What are you gonna do? How far are you?
if I seeing like how far Saraza and I mean we're all beefed up, so like she doesn't need to. Right.
Each and every one of you.
Make most of it.
Okay.
I
she'll
can't do it
dash.
again.
Hell to the air, Bluey, you dash.
Yeah.
5, 10, 15, 20,
He's
25,
what we can do with an
30.
elephant.
35, 40,
Yeah, bring the arm in.
Send it to the group.
We'll send you out your page.
55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, Bluey.
I have a question.
Everyone? Yeah.
Do Bluey's boots of haste still affect this elephant form?
Only if they can be adapted to be worn by an
I think
Well,
in
that's
the
okay.
same way that like I can't use my sword because it's like absorbed into my body. I think because I'm wearing the boots.
But yeah, since
Yeah,
it's like a
sure.
concentration thing that's already
Yeah, crazy.
active.
And like it's just to do with the item. It's not anything
Okay.
that she has to keep up.
I'll read this one.
It's the haste spell, but it's not.
Can't
It's
activate
not
moves or
constant.
benefit from any of its equipment.
Okay. Then no. However, Bluey, even with the intelligence, which is very considerable, of an elephant,
No, you retain all of your base scores.
even though you are certain you are an intelligent being, you know the way
do we
that
get these?
forward is. But
You
when
get the
you
physical
run
structure.
forward and you try to run through that gate, you look up and you find yourself at the beginning of the previous entry gate, with the arena ahead
As
of you
in,
and the exit far away.
Wait, what?
I can see us again.
No, Bluey, you are as if you only just stepped onto the arena.
She's run through the exit though, right?
You did not make it through the exit.
Didn't you see
When you looked up,
everything?
everything is there. It's just as if you've come back to the beginning.
Is this strength crossed with
I'm
intelligence?
going to now delete this purple dot.
What?
Purple dots.
Is it like maybe we need to? Maybe it's strength crossed with intelligence. Maybe we need to actually run for the entrance.
Wait, hang on. If would Blue be able to look
We
like
can't call this
ahead of
brief.
her,
Yeah, but
like
instead
through
of
the
going
gate,
through the
and
exit,
see
maybe intelligence.
everyone? But would she also be able to turn around and also see everyone back through the gate?
So maybe instead of running for the exit,
Run for the entrance.
you run for the entrance.
Okay.
It can't hurt to run for the entrance if Bluey is just revamped.
Yeah.
Cass, what are you going to do? It's your turn.
So can I have seen that Bluey ran out the exit, but that she's
Yeah.
re-arrived?
Yes. No, she never made it through the exit. So, from your guys' perspective, Bluey has just stepped up onto the arena.
Okay, so she ran forward and stepped up.
Onto the arena.
Right. Seeing that, Cass is going to wonder exactly what I just thought, and wonder if this is not just the strength trial, but also the intelligence trial.
Okay.
And she's going to be like, well, running forward did not help, or maybe you can only run forward in your form, but she's going to take a risk and turn around and run to the entrance
5,
and see if going through that
50,
door helps.
20,
Can I dash?
25, 30. You make it all the way to the entrance and you stand in front of the door and it does not seem to open for you.
Right. Not everybody! That's
You have enough space to go back to the arena start next to Blue if you want to.
Yeah, I think then we might need to go through this in our own forms, maybe.
Okay, Neff.
That seems a bit unfair if this creature can use magic and we can't.
Neff is like,
I don't think these trials
fuck it! In your minds and is just going to run forwards. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. Oh, she can't go through it. 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80 is right up next to her. Running forwards for the X. Slya, what are you going to do?
She's like furthest from the rest of the group. And look like to the rest of the group.
Okay. Just moving you.
Yeah, that's what.
Okay. Why are those still there?
I mean, it was a long shot, but worth trying.
Yeah, I think so. Slya, do you want to go? There are two groups
Maybe if you
emerging.
have a dot,
A
you can't get
Bluey, Cass, Saraza group, or a Ulster, Neff, Loran group. Which do you want to go to?
What is all stare group? Is there like
They're actually quite close to the exit. The other group is quite close to the entrance. There is a really central point. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80. You are next to Neff at this point. You've run past Ulster. I'll send you guys all the map before we start it. And Saraza is also going to start making his way around. So, oh god. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80. Saraza is right next to you, Ulster.
Okay.
Right, that is the beginning of the round. I'm going to show you guys this map. So that you know where you all are. So, Cass and Bluey, you guys are at the back near the entrance. Slya, Neff, and Neff, Loran, also and Saraza, you guys are moving towards the exit. Okay?
Okay.
Cool. So, next in the order is Lucas, however, at the top of the order. 6. Good. So, at the top of the order, the Tempest does nothing. Nothing at all.
Okay.
Lucas is going to move. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 70. So 75, 80, that's where it's to go. Okay. Lucas has moved, which means it's onto the Tempest's turn. Those closest to the Tempest. No, actually. The Tempest is going to reach up and attempt to hit Slya and attempt to hit Loran. Okay.
No, I'm going to use my reaction to stop it.
Okay.
Using the Okay, I'm going to switch places with Thoran. I can't activate magic.
You can't benefit, I'm afraid.
Okay. We should just make that up. What's the fact that he can take?
So 20 for you, Slya. And 32 on Thoran.
You killed Loran again, it's your own fault.
It's my own fault. He's been healed before.
Mm-hmm.
Slya.
I'm just making very much.
5, 8, 9. Take 18 points of thunder damage. 4, 5, 9, 12, 21 points for the rest. As an elephant.
We've got 76 HP.
They
Well, now we've got 30.
20.
Yeah, don't forget your extra hit points now.
Okay. So, the Tempest slams into you, and then it is going to. Okay. It is going to expand its body, and it's going to do this lightning storm as it did last time a few rounds ago. And I need everybody to make me dexterity saving throws, please.
With your elephant stats.
With your elephant dex, please.
It's a -1.
-1 dex,
-1.
everyone.
Okay, don't worry about rolling it. Unless you get a natural 20.
Oh, okay. Just in case.
Just in case.
No.
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 Lucas. No. Neff.
You
No.
can charge.
So, everybody.
Because my phone's fine.
There's a charger in the cupboard.
No. It's just because when we went to get the cat, I don't know if Lils had taken her to body.
Yeah, considering how much I charge.
Yeah.
Really?
Okay, you guys are going to take 30 points of
Ooh, this is the lowest Cass has been
lightning damage.
in a real.
You take off your elephant form.
Oh yeah, of course.
Sorry, how much?
30.
Do you mind? I don't have a pen.
Is Slya back to regular form yet or no?
Still up.
You'll be on 40 HP as an elephant.
40.
Did anybody get lower than 15?
Yes.
Yeah.
You got lower than 15?
Yes, I got 14.
Sorry, say again?
If you are lower than 15, you are stunned for the round.
Oh my gosh! Oh.
Okay. Next in the order is Loran. And Loran rolled a 17. -1, 16. So he's able to move. And he's going to look back at Ulster and hold his movement until he gets a signal from you. But are you stunned?
Yep.
I just don't think he will leave. He's hovering by the exit, waiting to go. Okay. Bluey, are you stunned? Cass, are you stunned?
No.
No. Cass, what are you going to do?
I'm gonna run.
Okay. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35,
Run to
40,
where?
45, 50,
To the entrance.
50,
To the exit.
60, 65,
Glass
70,
fall out of the sink.
75, 80. You're behind Neff. Good. You're close. Slya?
Would be there if I had to run for the entrance.
Stunned.
You did this
Done.
one, though. Good idea.
It could have been. You never know.
Yeah. I feel it.
Did we take 36 damage? Or 30? Yes, so it'll be on 46.
30.
Okay, so then. Okay.
So, I mean, I can't do
The
something.
Tempest at this point is going to move using its legendary action.
Fucked up my gate and now it's moving? What a bitch.
It's moving so that it has. It
Is the couch looking really comfortable for you, Emma?
sort of a spider.
Yeah, exactly.
I've
Perfect for you.
This is going to help people in the long run, I think, potentially.
does being stunned affect the ability to communicate telepathically?
You're incapacitated.
Okay.
So the Tempest moves kind of like flying through the air, and it coalesces in the bottom kind of like left-hand side of the arena.
Do it. Just do it.
Okay, Ulster, Cass, and Neff. The other alternative was going to be Saraza, Cass, and Loran. I just need you guys to make me a dexterity saving throw, please.
What's even the point with a -1?
Yeah, it's a 12.
It's a 2. I'm not rolling. You're going in dice jail. I'm not rolling that one again. I rolled like a 2, a 3, a 4.
He can't do it because he moved. Never mind, he has to pick one person. Or one
Fuck
spot.
on that, you little.
Okay, so not Ulster, but instead Cass.
Isn't here.
Because it's a cluster of the most people.
Okay.
Cass, Neff, and Slya, actually. Can you go? So, Slya, can you make me a dexterity
Let's
saving?
re-roll it, shall we?
Yeah, sure, okay.
Doesn't matter. It's a 4.
It was so
I
close.
I was destined to lose that dexterity check no matter how many times I rolled it.
It's a 19.
Slya, 19, you're so close. Don't die.
Still.
Yeah.
Let's roll it back at 20.
No.
It's impossible.
No. Right. You guys take 13 points of lightning damage
Could be most.
as you're all struck by lightning.
Slya's a Slya again.
No! Oh shit!
How did you lose that many?
Because
Cause
like she took a hit earlier.
yeah,
3 in a row will get you.
3 in a row.
How many was that? 12 or 13?
13, I think.
13.
But she's only at half health. It's okay.
Are you close to the exits, Leah?
Yeah.
Yes.
Good.
Go through.
The next in the order is Saraza, who is going to.
If you hit it, you're gonna have to do it twice. I think.
Yeah.
The more times you hit it, the
30.
more times you have to go
Saraza
through it.
rushes towards the exit and climbs up to the upper end of the arena.
Don't-
next to Bluey.
Don't hit! Don't hit it!
You got it! You can't attack it, or you have to start again. So,
For once, Cass
round-
is like, Cass runs out and will be like, what the fuck? Oh my god, I didn't hit it! I'm fine!
Which says like I was right.
that Saraza, Lucas,
Lucas,
Bluey, and Slya who all tried to
Hit it.
hit it.
No, Slya didn't hit it.
Oh, the banishment didn't work, did it? So that's-
Never. None.
Never.
None banishment.
I hit it.
So Saracen, Lucas, and Bluey are all going to pop back to the beginning. Sorry to spoil the ending for you guys. Fine, doesn't get its weird weapon back. That's good for you.
Good thing Death isn't being played by Thomas. And
No!
spiritual weapon, 5th level.
Oh, Neff died. Oh well.
Oh well.
Get there, Slya.
No.
God bless. He would have. It would
Yeah,
have to see him try and slice the Tempest.
I sliced the Tempest.
What would even happen to Neff if she died again? Her soul would just like start breaking.
I think she loses some HP through like psychic damage permanently.
Interesting.
The second time it happens, doesn't it happen? Doesn't it?
I don't know where we're getting that from, but I like it.
Oh, don't say that. There's several people in this party who've already died.
Bluey, who's just
Bluey's like, oh, Dad, what is that? Whereas Cass, Loran, and Neff are all like,
Bluey just like, I'm the bringer of death. I am
sorry.
the storm. I'm the thing in night.
That's me.
That's you.
Just to check, do we all know that now that we have to like run past without attacking or something, or is that?
Having seen Sarazer pop back, you see the Lucas elephant start sweating, and you think that maybe.
So that being said, maybe
out.
like it depends because no one who's not hit it hasn't tried to go through yet.
Can I?
As far as you know, anyone who hasn't hit it might also go back to the beginning.
Can I just say, if Lucas was by himself, he would not pass this trial.
No.
He's looking at also like,
Good kings.
you dropped the thing.
So, resetting to the top of the round. The what's it is not the what's it. The thing isn't going to do any of its actions. Yo, this is getting weird. Come on. It's not going to do any of its legendary actions. Lucas, knowing that there is no other route for him but back, just walks off the edge and appears standing next to Zarathustra. So, next up in the order, Lucas, having used his turn to... Well, you know what? He only had like 20 feet. He's going to dash the rest. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. There you go.
Can Bluey have done the same then when she got back to the
Bluey
beginning?
hasn't had her...
Yeah, but when she went back to the beginning.
Stunned.
Bluey was stunned. She hasn't...
Oh.
Yeah. She hasn't.
If he was just dashing, he could have. If he was dashing through, if he moved 20 feet to get through, he would have an extra 60 feet.
60 feet.
Yeah, that's an elephant.
5, 10, 15, 20. There you go. He feels a bit better about this now, and he's like, okay,
Oh, pretty fast.
pretty sharp, yeah.
It's pretty sick.
Yes, bro.
Also, with the arcane gate, that would be really funny. They went through the door on their back and they're like going straight through the arcane gate again to get out.
So, next up is the Tempest.
He's also figured it out, and everyone else is like, guys, you don't hit it. Never. I'm gonna go again.
Sends her a swarm of flies.
Sends to every fly that hits it.
I think that
Oh, bless.
Louis and
I missed the chaos though.
Louis,
Yeah. And me.
yeah. So Louis does 29 hit you.
Yep.
I rolled my save. It's a 16. So I'm not gonna.
Am I no longer
Pretty
stunned?
safe. I need to hit you. It's 33.
Yeah, so it's gonna hit me, isn't it? So I preemptively rolled a 16, which fails.
What's an
So
elephant?
tell me the damage.
What's an elephant armor class?
Not
Hang
enough.
on.
Not 30 something.
No, it's only
12.
a 12.
Is that even
Everyone's taking a substantial lowering to their armor class by these elephants.
Yeah, but I gave you 76 extra HP, so shut up.
Yeah, like 29.
I'm supposed to be all dead on the floor.
There's also a classic argument.
And their head's like, fine.
They start trumpeting. Right.
No, this is definitely Georgia.
Yeah.
The house is still too broken to argue.
Cool. So,
She just thinks it.
alright, hit us. Do it.
She's like, I feel really like
6,
vulnerable as this element.
10. You take 15 points plus 9, 24 points of thunder damage also.
24 points.
Bluey?
I think we're okay.
22 then.
And then Bluey, you
Some people can do maths in their head and some people can't.
Well, I can't do very much math.
you Bluey, you take 24 points of damage, please.
They all like, as we all re-emerge as people, like,
Goes by wind.
the force is too strong for me.
It's then going to use its movement to attempt to block your path forwards.
No, we didn't hit you. Piss off.
Not you guys. It's talking about Bluey and
So it's annoying because I want to be able to hit it before I leave so that
Yeah,
I can get through, but then I'd get through and have to go back.
Okay. So,
Bloody idiots.
Out of curiosity, I don't have it, but would hold like monster, hold creature, hold beast, or whatever. Would that count as like a point? With
so
damage. You don't have to. I mean, I don't have that spell. I'm just curious.
casting like an effect spell against it that would restrain it or cause you show yourself as a hostile creature would do so. So for Ulster, he cast an effect on the actual air, on the wind. That wasn't actually targeted at the creature.
It was no damage effect. It was
Yeah.
more just a.
It doesn't necessarily matter about the damage, it's whether it targets the creature or it
Doesn't target
yeah.
the creature.
So, for example, if you guys had like cast on the ground and made it rough terrain, then you wouldn't so it appeared to be hard to get you, that wouldn't have counted. But banishing it, for example, if it had hit, would have counted. So, next, that's what the purple dots were for, was to check. Keep in mind. Slya?
Oh, this is more so I was gonna ask about, so if, an AoE kind of spell like Confusion affected it?
Area of effect. This is a very good question. I think if it... You want to cast it?
No, I want to run for the exit, but it was definitely a thought that I had during the stuff, which is why I was like,
See on that. I'll have a think, just so that we can be sparing on time. I'll think about it, and if you use it, then we'll make a decision.
okay,
But if not, then I'm gonna.
we'll see how it goes, because it's definitely on the list of things to do,
Sure.
potentially.
Cool. So the Tempest has moved, and now it's Ulster's turn. Feeling he's going to run towards Loran, but I will wait, just in case. In the meantime, Bluey, you running forward?
Yeah, can Bluey disengage and then run forwards? 40 feet?
So to disengage,
You can run 80 feet because you're an elephant.
disengage is an action. So you don't want to provoke an opportunity attack?
No, and if someone's communicated the idea with telepathy,
I think we would have.
then
Shouted, don't hit it.
Mm-hmm.
yeah. It's just a little extra,
Sure.
please.
So you disengage, and you are now about to run. So you're going to have to go around that wing. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. Okay. You are... Well, you have to be back here. You are sort of on a diagonal behind Ulster, about 20 feet away from him.
Now, it says for the rest of the turn, that doesn't provoke opportunity attacks.
Yeah, so
that's... I'm just normal now until my...
yeah, you're not engaged with it. That's okay. The marriage is off. The wedding invitation has been cancelled. I'm a silly goose. So, next up, Cass, We'll come back to Ulster. So Cass, are you going to run for the exit? Run.
Run.
Right.
But also, she doesn't want to leave everyone behind.
Well, maybe if
Yeah, I'm gonna wait and see what
Ulster
does.
he's on his Ulster. Where do you go? I know. We skipped Ulster and Lauren's turn so that you could come back.
Ulster.
So Ulster, what are you going to do?
What's the situation?
What's it gonna do with a storm?
Everybody's running.
Everyone's running. I will go up to the door. So
Yes.
I'm not going to go through until everyone else has gone through.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 35, 50. Okay, you're there?
Yep.
I'm just going to move you up the top. So you're not going to appear really on the map, but
I just want to say I came out of the bathroom after giving Laz a scratch and a cuddle, and Baz was just crouched down, only his face visible above the stair, and he was like, traitor.
traitor.
Just staring at me like,
You cuddled him, didn't you?
you cuddled him.
Knew it. So Lauren, in that instance, is going to stop next to you and is going to be like, "I'll wait here."
Ulster elephant trumpets in annoyance, but accepts it.
Okay.
He
Right.
hopes.
Bluey has gone. Cass Ulster is running for the exit.
You're gonna be more annoyed. Cass is gonna put herself between Luran and Ulster.
Okay, so you're blocking the exit.
No, blocking. Like, if anything hits, it will hit Cass before it hits Luran and Ryan.
Everyone's just gonna stack in front
So
of me.
where do you want to go?
Like, just like in front of them.
Cool.
Not in the way, so like people
Right.
can get out,
Yeah,
but like
10, 15, 20.
she's a meat shield.
I think if a telepathic link is open, Ulster's just saying, I'm one of the kings in this trial, you guys need to get through first, you're my party. He's just saying that so everyone can
You hear nothing from Cass.
Neff is like, peace, I'm out! 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, and Neff is free from this. Neff disappears, as far as you're aware.
We can still talk to her.
Slya,
I feel like I'm getting it like if this was in a real place. Like,
you can't actually talk to her.
no.
She disappears from you, but she will.
With a telepathic link, you can.
What's the distance on that?
It's any distance.
Any distance?
Yeah.
Okay, well you hear static, I'd say. Considering the way this arena works. Because you can't contact the outside from the inside.
It doesn't extend to other planes of existence. So
I think in this
unless-
case, it's a bit,
Okay,
yeah. Just for, it's only on like the
that's fine.
Okay. Slya, do you run away?
Yep, Slya's gonna run away.
Gracefully, you run the fuck away. Slya crackles into mist.
Goodbye.
Does she
Sarza.
see Neff on the other side?
Okay, I will describe that to you at the end of this round. Sarza runs. Sarza, who is the furthest away from the door.
Come on, Sarza.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80. Moves 80 feet, he's just ascended Tempest. Which resets us to the top of the round. So, at the top of this round, the Tempest is going to. That's too far away. The Tempest is going to.
Also, as a what should we call it? Moon druid. He can regain HP whilst in beast form.
The Tempest is not going to do anything. It is going to regain its lightning storm. Now, Lucas. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70. Lucas just makes it to the door. You see him rushing. Almost at the end of his breath, he falls through it and disappears, leaving.
Austin's just like, this guy is going to wear a crown.
Oh, no, wait, hang on. Sorry, that's the point. He would not leave.
Yeah.
Sorry, he would not leave. I just completely blanked. That's not the point. He would not leave, yeah. He stops at the side of Moran and like nods with you in solidarity.
If you'd done that also, I'd be like, so I think I'm just going to nominate myself.
No.
Lucas is out of the running.
I don't know. It's been like 3 hours, so my brain is a bit slow. But anyway, so Lucas rushes to the edge and waits there with you, all stare. Next up is the Tempest Cleric. The Tempest Cleric is going. Tempest Cleric? The Tempest?
Arius.
Arius? Is
Level
going
20
to
Arius.
so that he has a line which would strike Cass, Saraza, Bluey, and Loran.
No. No.
Who's this? Saraza.
No. Unhappy.
It makes sense.
How dare.
It's also probably going to hit Lucas.
That doesn't make me feel better.
Wait, is this the Tempest? Right.
So I need Cass, Bluey, and me to make dexterity saving throws, please.
Well, you are in dice jail, so let's try different dice.
Dex saving throws.
Says dice.
Still as an elephant?
Yes. If you've got to keep track of your HP.
He fails, says dice.
13, so.
No, but I might not get stunned by it.
Yeah.
So. $4d10.
I got a 16.
I'm using my own
15,
dice to roll damage against us.
22.
Those are my dice.
Did you have to roll as well, or are you okay?
You guys
I
take
get it.
25 thunder damage.
Young.
And
Would have died if Ulster hadn't turned you into elephants. Just
I need
saying.
you all to roll a d4 to determine which direction.
I think Cass would have just been. I think she'd still be okay.
Yeah, because
Not-
Cass is ridiculous.
she is a tank.
Please roll a d4.
With a 16, did that
No,
affect?
21.
Okay. Alright. 21 damage.
That's not terrible.
Was it 21 damage, Bluey?
25.
25.
That's pretty bad.
She's got 8 remaining as this elephant.
Okay, so Lucas is flung back 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60 feet south. Loran goes to the left 5, 10, 15, where he collides into Ulster and stops. Cass, what did you roll? 2. You go to the right as far as you can go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, where you start to fall into the mists and you fall amongst the trees. Bluey.
South, right?
Yes, Bluey, you go back as far as you can
I thought 4 was south.
go. 4 is
North,
west.
south.
Never eat shredded west.
Oh.
West.
5.
Oh.
Actually, you can only go 10 feet because you'll hit the tempest. So,
I can't do the elephant thing again, guys.
so
I don't know what you're expecting. They all would have died without that.
legendary actions over. It's going to move on to its turn.
Yeah, no, Cass would have.
So,
She's
Bluey, you're the only one it's close to. So it's going to do both of its thunder slam to you.
Oh, really? Okay.
So it's going to do 21 and it's going to do 29.
Both thunder?
Yeah, both of them are thunder.
Hang on, 21 and 29.
2 hits.
That's 50, right?
Those aren't damage, that's not damage. This is stuff.
right. Oh.
1,
I was like,
4,
fuck.
6, 12. You do
Guys.
21 points of damage.
Mhm.
And then 1, 2,
Are you bluey
6,
again?
12. You do then
Oh, yeah.
21 points of damage again.
Oh, so basically the same as the previous.
21.
Another 21.
Yeah.
Is Bluey dead?
No, but she's on 35.
HP. Okay.
Is that having included all of the elephant's HP?
Yep. So she has to run across all the way from the south to the north in her original form.
Put your boots of haste back on.
Oh wait, would they still?
But they're still activated because you're reversed back to the form you were before the elephant. So you
Thank
can use your
God.
boots of haste.
Yep.
Now you can use them.
Yeah.
I mean, Cass can try and dimension door some people again.
Yeah, if someone's in really dire straits.
God, Emma, no, what?
Hey, you're definitely sleeping on the couch tonight.
Oh my God.
You are.
Do it.
So its lightning storm did recharge, which technically means that all creatures within 120 feet must make a DC dexterity saving throw.
So I'm not even going to bother because I know it's not going to work.
But you can't, because even if you roll a natural 20,
Yeah.
you get a -1 dex, so it
I
puts you
hope
to
everyone's
19.
aware that.
No, that was
Okay, well then there's still a chance. However unlikely.
Oh, because I'm original, I have a plus to dex rather than a minus. Not a big plus, but
Almost every single player would have died if I hadn't given them 76 extra HP.
Neff is the only one through.
And
Has Neff become... Oh, and is Slya through? Oh, good. Okay. Oh no, the clerics are gone.
However, wait, I haven't said anything yet. I'm DM. I can do what I want. However,
Has Neff and Slya become the rulers of the Messiah?
Ulster can heal people.
16 is pretty good. 16 is very good, in fact.
It's not true DC 23, is it
Mine's
But-
5.
The thing is, I think that because
though? Emma doesn't want to sleep on the couch tonight.
Emma's like,
no.
do I really want this to end or now? Time for some reincarnations.
okay, yeah. What are your rolls? I just can't think of a way this wouldn't.
It didn't pass.
It didn't pass.
I didn't pass.
Did anyone roll over 15?
No.
No.
yes.
So I might die in the next one. Also didn't have high human HP.
How much do you have on human?
Okay, so
That's still 70 something total.
Yeah, but it does that much and he's stunned now.
one, 3, 8. And 1, 2, 4. So 1 plus 2 is 3, 4, 7. So 8 plus 7 is
13?
13.
Yeah? No,
No, 15.
15.
15. It's 15 damage.
Okay, Cass is back.
I'm not.
Did
I'm still an elephant.
Bluey,
You say?
Yeah.
So, -7 on this one.
did Bluey make that saving throw or no?
You are not stunned, Bluey. But you do take 15 damage.
Oh yeah, that's okay, okay.
What left?
20.
Okay.
I think you should dimension door blue.
I don't think there's anything I can do.
That's the end of the Tempest's turn. Ulster, are you stunned?
Yeah, but Cass is stunned this round.
Loran is not stunned. He is going to... He is still an elephant. Can I have the elephant stats?
They're in the chat. You can click the link.
Don't try.
Which stats?
The elephant stats. Doesn't apply to me now.
What did you want to know about?
Or Cass.
These are it.
Emma's opening it, don't worry.
But this is
She
why.
can detect. She can detect. Oh, she could have. done a shield of faith, but that wouldn't have saved her from many of the decks. No, never mind. Okay, that's not really.
Nothing will save you, Bluey, now. Aylin's like, I'm sorry, Slya. We can't hear you behind the static.
Can
Something
rally
like
be
you're
used?
Leah and Neff being
Just
on the
like,
other side, being
oh.
like, shouldn't it be taking this long?
Yeah.
Like, surely they should be through by now. No.
There's Spider-Man pointing you to like, Cleric. What are you doing here?
Okay.
Brian said go through. Slya went through. And also, Neff needed supervision on the other side of that gate.
I mean, that is not wrong.
The thing is, the people who are next to the door who would leave are the people who are most likely to sacrifice themselves for other party members.
Wait a second. Does Loran have the ability to drop this elephant form?
He has to ask Ulster to do it, and Ulster's stunned.
Okay.
Oh shit! I think I action surged. Hopefully, I didn't action surge. Maybe
Brian
then I'll...
caused damage to his
I don't think you
form.
did. I don't think you have. Because I haven't, I
Yes.
don't remember you action surge.
I can action surge. I can maybe fucking sprint for my
Okay,
life.
Loran is going to hold the. He's going to hold the shove action to the end of his turn to shove Ulster through the portal.
Ulster will be very unhappy if he does this.
Whoa. On do we know what the trigger is, or just that's?
No, he wouldn't do
Yeah.
it. God damn it.
Would you not shove Brian through?
He would,
I
but
feel like you would.
he's the only healer, so and he's smart. He's smarter than that. He's the only one who could heal anyone.
Yeah, but if Brian's dead.
Oh, not again.
You can shove Lucas. Lucas can't really do anything.
Okay, Lucas has been pushed back 40 feet. He's no longer close. Loran is going to hold his action to, with the trigger of someone coming close
To shove.
Yeah.
Just a little bit of extra help.
Bluey, what are you doing?
Okay. So I'm guessing I'm really far south.
Yeah.
He was having a mental breakdown.
Do I know what the range of this thing is? Like the range of the Tempest?
Very big.
It's been able to hit all of you at once, no matter how far
Okay.
apart.
Is it okay? Yeah, that's true. That's very true, isn't it?
1, 2, 3,
So-
4, 5, 6, 7, 8,
Okay,
9,
I
10,
can need to mention
11,
door
12, 13.
to get people out twice because I have 4 spell slots because I've just checked. The pad part's not.
Wait, everybody stop. I need to count numbers. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95. No. You still getting. So, who is going to do something?
What is happening? Where are we?
Bluey.
Okay. I just
What do you do?
realized that if she uses her action to dash, she will already be traveling at 60 feet normally, so dashing would take her 120 feet. How close would 120 feet get her from the door?
You would get through the door.
I'd get through the door?
Go.
In which case, I am going to also action surge to disengage. Can I do that?
Oh yeah, I picked up that dice. I put it down. Okay, good. Disengage.
Yeah, so disengages and
Bluey.
just, yeah. Oh, fuck.
Smart play.
Yeah, that was.
Bluey.
Jesus fucking
You're
Christ.
through
Yay.
So who's left on this side? Lucas.
Lucas, Cass,
is where?
Sarza, Loran.
Could we
and
have
Ulster.
a? Could we
It's
have a
Sarah's
look at
is
the
the
map
problem.
again?
Yeah.
Sarah's is the problem. You need to get him out.
Okay.
Then Ryan can shove Ulster. Lucas can jump
So this is the map now.
Sarah's is the problem.
So,
And Lucas is a problem.
well, it's only been Bluey's turn.
He's not stunned, is he?
I mean, Cass is stunned, so she can't do anything.
Cass, Neff, Slya. Next in the order is Sarza. And Sarza is going to run out the door.
He buys it. Okay, he's not a problem.
Sarza hesitates in his elephant form and
Loran's like, fucking shoot!
Loran shoves Sarah's in.
10, 15,
Fuck out of here, man!
Out of here.
25,
He's already
30,
mad.
Not
31,
wanted.
40.
Go away.
Loran's already mad at Sarah.
He goes, he's gone.
He's gone.
Lucas, Cass, Ulster, and Loran, all of whom are still elephants.
Except Cass.
Yeah, Cass is not an elephant anymore.
Except Cass is no longer an elephant.
Yep.
How are you looking?
I'm pretty good. I have 83 hit points left as Cass.
That feels good. Feels good.
Say, you hit me with like 60, and I'm like,
It's the point where you guys are so spread out that there's only really going to be one target for each thing that they can.
unfortunately, Lucas did hit it.
He's already been banned back though.
Yeah, but if it's a targeted attack, Lucas is closest, and he did hit it, so he would probably be the one that's more at risk.
Depends how I was playing this creature psychologically.
Yeah.
Well, you're on the money. It's going to be Lucas. So, legendary action. Oh, I need to roll his. Oh, thank God. Legendary action. That's a. Not going to do it. 5 on the dice. 3d10. 8. 7. Roll my stuff. 7. So that's 16 points of damage, and let me just check. He's still an elephant. He's still an elephant. So, top of Lucas's turn.
Go on, Lucas.
He
Thing is,
5,
although Cass
10,
is stunned, at
15,
least
20,
he
25,
not
40.
like a couple of us.
Yeah, we should leave. We can leave now.
He stops by you, Cass, and looks very stressed. Like
Does he stop by me?
he can go straight forward and straight. You're about 5-10 feet away from each other, and then again, same as Sarah's, looks incredibly stressed.
Where it goes to?
He kind of trumpets at you, also. There's also a trumpet.
Yes.
You can also communicate.
Trumpeting's more fun.
Trumpeting is more fun.
Make the most of your trumpet.
But Lucas, I think, actually, Lucas stops by Cass, and then
Wraps her in his trunk.
no. I actually think that Lucas is going to delay his turn until the Tempest is gone.
Why?
Because
He doesn't want Cass to get hit if he leaves.
So, the Tempest, delaying his turn in the turn order. The Tempest has 2 Thunder Slams.
Why does the Tempest go at the end of everyone's turn?
So it's got legendary actions.
So it goes at the end of everyone's turn.
No, so what it does, No, so what it does is it can use its legendary actions whenever it wants. It has 3 of them.
Whenever it wants.
Whenever it wants. And then it has actions which it takes on its turn, which is after Lucas. So it goes Lucas, Tempest, also Loran, Bluey, Cass, Neff, Slya, Saraza, and then at the beginning of that order, or at the end, whenever he wants to use his legendary actions, he can use those. Okay. So. These are going to hit.
Well, at least my dex is now +1 instead of -1, so...
12, 21, and it's going to take him back from being human.
Also, in his head, just like, get out!
So, 9, 30, 23. With 44 points of damage on top of what he's already taken, Lucas turns
No,
back.
22.
22?
Yeah. Isn't it?
So 44.
No, wait.
Not 44.
I'm just gonna maths, I can't. 22.
22. So with 43 points of damage on top of what he's already taken, Lucas turns back into Lucas.
Now, does Lucas look in his humanoid form?
He doesn't look as bad as some of the others. So
Does he look worse than?
he looks about the same as Cass.
Cool. So he looks around an 80.
Yeah.
That fighter, you boy.
Okay. So
I mean,
it's Lucas's turn.
Anymore. Makes a difference.
It's Lucas's turn, having delayed it until after the Tempest.
Also skinny.
And he main messages you, Cass,
Mm-hmm.
and he just says, "Can you teleport?"
Sure thing. Fucking can, bruh. She could also take him with her.
15,
Yeah.
20,
But actually, she
30.
can't. Because has it been the round where Cass is stunned yet?
Yes.
Yes.
So we've had that round.
You can
30.
dimensional loop.
Okay.
35, 40, 45, 50. He dashes to you, and that's his turn. He's standing right next to you. Ulster,
Mm-hmm.
so you're going around, is right next to you.
I think
Cass has hands on Lucas.
Yeah, Cass is like, go. I've got this man.
Ulster is delaying his turn to go through the door until the other two are out, and he knows Loran's coming with him.
Okay. Loran will. Do you stay in elephants?
Yeah.
Loran will wait.
Unless Loran has messaged him otherwise. Because Loran has telepathic link.
I think Loran will just defer to you. You guys are within a step's distance, so.
Might as well wait because
Actually-
form can help.
Yeah, he'll keep the elephant form for now, because it's a bit of extra HP. But he'll stand in front of Loran.
Loran defers his turn as well. Cass, it's your go.
They're gone.
You disappear to the other side, leaving Ulster and Loran to step through. And you leave the strength trial behind.
Oh, that was easy.
Wow.
I'm on 53 HP! It's not fun.
Slya, one of the first people to go through the things that you saw on the other side, I will explain now, just before we wrap up, considering that it's almost midnight for us and it's taken about 3 hours.
It is now.
So,
Oh no.
you okay?
That happens sometimes too.
Just a little dice chip. That makes me sad.
That happens.
Slya, on the other side of this door, of this archway, you see the fog has obscured it so much so that you cannot look back and see. You put your hand to it and you cannot go back either. The way is blocked for you. Neff is waiting there as well, and she smiles at you as you come through, but she's clearly rattled. I don't know if things would actually be, but some creative liberty. then looking back, you find yourselves looking up at daylight or some kind of skylight. It seems that you've emerged from this underground portion where most of this trial has taken place, up towards the surface of the Messiah again. It's around this point that Bluey comes through. And then Sarah says, huh. And there is a pause for, after a bit too long, everybody else comes through as well. And
Does Sarah start having a heart attack?
Sarah was like staring at that archway like, and you guys are cramped together in front of this archway with this slope of rock and crystal and ice with snow tumbling down it and the pleasant breeze of day waiting for you at the top of this opening. What do you do?
Turn out.
I think sit.
Yeah, collapse on
Yeah, I was
the floor.
gonna say y'all are all elephants.
Also drops the elephant stuff.
Yeah.
Do we want to
face
have
first.
a short rest?
Yes.
Holds up his hand. Yes.
I mean, a long rest would be even better.
A long
Yeah.
rest will be really nice.
Bluey would want to like make sure, like I know turning back she wouldn't see through the fog behind them, but she'd want to like perception check, I think, to make sure that we can actually stop here. Like,
When you look back, the way's closed as the last person comes through. It seems to be you're designed to stop.
Alright.
No returns. I was about to show you a picture of what you were about to see, but
I think Cass might turn to Loran and be like, "Can you make a safe space for us to go in?"
I already did that today.
Oh, hang on, I might actually have.
I can make a selection if that helps.
Tiny hut's cute.
I can do a ritual cast of
We're going
tiny.
to sit in a tiny hut.
They're all huddled.
You guys all huddle in your tiny hut.
Paddle, paddle.
Yeah, so that will protect. So creatures and objects within the dome when you cast a spell can move through it freely. All other creatures and objects are barred from passing through it. Spells and other magical effects can't extend through the dome or be cast through it. The atmosphere inside the space is comfortable and dry regardless of the weather outside.
There you go.
And the dome is opaque from the outside or of any colour you choose, but it's just transparent on the inside. It's going to be like a little prismatic dome.
Gotcha. Okay. So you sit there, and as you do, you take a breath, and short rest or long?
Long.
probably long.
Starts losing.
Long.
Because then they can cast their heals,
Yeah.
and then they can all get their heals back.
Yeah.
You immediately collapse,
We're all bleeding.
bleeding out. Loran's sanctum extends pretty high up in this area.
Oh, and a sanctum, so we're not doing
What's
tiny.
What's that?
10 foot.
Can you go in and out of it?
10 foot radius. We can move freely. The
Okay.
creatures that I designate can move freely in and out of the hut.
But
And it's,
sweet.
if you want the effects of it, yes.
So we all pile on top of each other.
It's a proper cuddle puddle.
Yeah.
But I mean, if we want to do the sanctum, we can do the sanctum.
No, that's fine. It's fine. Loran kind of, as always, curiosity kind of overtaking him. He kind of, for a moment, moves out of the tiny hut, and
He takes Ulster with him.
of course,
I'm going to call it the cuddle bubble.
The cuddle bubble.
the cuddle bubble moves out of the cuddle bubble,
It's a
and
bit of a tongue twister
cuddle
there.
bubble, and sort of makes the short climb up to that like twilight sort of sky. I don't think it would be daylight. I think it would be a bit more like
Also just
dim light.
bleeding crawls after him.
I feel like this would be after any sort of like This will be a little bit into their rest, so you're
Okay.
not all openly weeping wounds.
So after whatever heals our clerics will deign to give us.
Neff will do a little round of something. Slya will too. And Loran just peers over the edge, and you peer with him. And outside, you see vast ice, but here there is something else encased or entombed within it that is occasionally breaking the surface. You see structures that are not natural made. You see the remnants of something that was once here that is no longer. And also, you actually recognize this place you are. This is the central point of the Messiah. You have seen it in depictions in mythology. You almost recognize it, considering you travelled with Shu along that final polar rain, which is the last sort of habitable place beyond that point, before you get into the actual destruction of the Messiah. And here, somehow, it's mind-boggling, but something made its society, something built its city. Because you can see it.
Was it the Lachey?
Was it the Lachey?
Who knows? Cleo.
And you see that it looks a little something like this. Right. I'm going to just put the link to the Pinterest in the pin in.
Chat. Facebook.
On
Discord.
And Ulster,
Oh wow.
in front of you, you see something that you've never had confirmation that really exists. A thing that was your ghost story growing up.
I don't think Ulster ever believed it was a story.
I think, do you say that to Loran?
Yeah, he'll say something along those lines.
Loran says, no, you're always smarter than most. Most ghost stories or fantastical tales have a ring of truth.
I would like to have a little word with Sylvanus when this is done.
I think you'll have the opportunity, in fact. And Loran kind of points out into the ice, and you see it almost the fraction of a second before he does. I think we all will. And as you rest, you see kind of in the darkening sort of twilight sky, a little fire start, figures huddling around it. And you see a group of people who you recognise to be, that can only be, your fellow competitors. And as you all converge on being at the same time. And for the intelligence trial, we'll have to do it next time.
Yeah.
Because it is so late now.
Cool. Thank you, guys.
Thanks, guys. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. That was...
No,
that's the point. Like, if you have a trial that has no stakes, then it's not an actual trial, and we still made it out, and all of us with, like, maybe not everyone with high difference, but no one actually dipped like, to unconsciousness. So
My elephant saves you.
It's still
Let's just wear that black chair leg.
Right, lads.
Where the chair leg, it's behind it here.
There it is. It's right behind that table leg.
Sorry, table leg, that was...
So, lads and ladettes, shall we say adieu?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Bye, my friends.
Night,
Bye.
Emily.
Thanks for playing.
Thank you.
See you next time.
Bye!
Thank you.